take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
All right, here we go. Appreciate y'all being patient while that played through. Let me say this real quick before we get into this. There are going to be people that are going to be in and out. I know Jay Roman is running late. Miles had something that he had to do, so he'll be here later on. We might have some other people come through, you know what I'm saying, and fuck with your boy. But let me plug the joint right quick. Having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. Now, some people might look at this title, they might hear what I'm saying, and they can't see the vision. Having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. And we're going to break that down today, right? We're going to show you guys exactly what we mean by that, right? But real quick, before we get into any of that, don't forget, October 26th in Miami. If you haven't gotten your tickets already, please go ahead and do that. Okay, let me shout some people out right quick, and we're going to get into this. Hold on real quick. All right, so Wicked Scorpion, what's up, fam? What's good? June Sports, AJ Leno, Uncle Guns, Unique 79, what's good, fam? What else we got up in here? Frankie Shy, Monogamous Player, TMJ5. Who else we got? Duke Lux, B. Will, Kadeem, BD, Benito de Paris. It's been a minute, bro. Welcome back. All right, who else we got up in here? Danny P, Soulmonger, the incomparable Renee P. How you doing? All right, who else we got up in here? Jermaine Butler, what's good, fam? Who else we got? If I miss you, don't. Zoramina, what's good? Who else we got? Who else we got? Navinar Johnson, Rashad Monroe, Phoenix Miles, what's good? Okay, so we got a lot going on today, right? 100% me was good, right? So there's a couple of videos that I'm going to show you guys and ladies. There's also some comments from underneath a Facebook post, and also a Facebook post that's unrelated to that comment that I'm also going to show you guys, because I really want to illustrate having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. Now, let me say this. Here's my disclaimer or my caveat. See, I was trying to mix the two words. Here's my disclaimer or my caveat. By no means am I trying to funnel anybody down a road of having a bunch of random sex. That's not where I'm going with this, right? There are some people that may engage in casual sex every now and again, but they're not the type of people where they have a lot of sex with people at the same time. So I'm not trying to tell you to do that, right? What I am telling you, though, especially for you men, having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship, right? So we're going to open the phone lines in a little while. Again, we're going to have some individuals coming in, and we're going to get it busy. But before I do that, okay, let me do this. Join us as we dive into the challenge of exploring how having a fuck buddy can actually help, well, not me, but help you guys get ready for a long-term relationship. And it's helped me too, right? And let me just say this. All 4 of my relationships in my adult life, including marriage, right? All 4 of those relationships started off as fuck buddy situations, sexual relationships, and they graduated or elevated into something more, right? So let me break this down real quick, then we're going to get into these videos and these posts, right? And real quick, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, right? So real quick, there's 2 typical reasons why a woman may withhold sex from you, okay? And I'm not saying there aren't other reasons, right? I'm just saying that there are 2 typical reasons, right? One, the woman is not sexually attracted to you. Now, I'm going somewhere with this, right? So just be patient. I'm about to bring it home for y'all, right? One, the woman is not sexually attracted to you at all, right? And we know that some women, unfortunately, they will give you some time and energy. They will go out on your dates that you invite them on and all of that, but they already know they're not going to have sex with you, right? So there are some women who are not sexually attracted to you. Let's move them out the way. Then there are women who have pondered the possibility of having sex with you. And it's not that they don't want to have sex with you. They just want to extract other things from you, right? So, yeah, they might want sex with you, and they've identified that he's sexually attracted to me. I don't mind the prospect or the possibility of having sex with him at some point, but there's other things that I want to see if I can get out of him, right? That could be non-sexual attention, non-sexual intimacy, which could include dates, right? So both of these situations, as a man, you don't want to find yourself in, right? Because both of these situations or scenarios involve women basically telling you that you can't get what it is you want unless you do X, Y, Z first. So essentially, you have women controlling access to them sexually. You don't want to be in that predicament, which is why having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship, right? Now, let me do this real quick. Hold on, I got to bring this up. Yeah, y'all not going to see this. I'm just bringing it up. I made a couple of points that I want to get to. So the homie with it already. Extract other things can be done with simps. Yeah, and look, I told you guys before, okay, women covet non-sexual intimacy. All women. Real quick, shout out Benito de Perez for the $20 super sticker. Appreciate you. Okay, all women, and I'm using absolute terms here, all women covet non-sexual intimacy. They all do, right? So I never want to miss making that point with you guys that all women want that. Now, they don't necessarily want it from all men, though, just like they don't want sex from all men. But whether a woman wants to have sex with you or not, if she can get some non-sexual attention, some dates out of you, some conversations out of you, and all that type of shit, they'll get it. Now, as the man in a situation, you always want women to deal with you on your terms. So even if you're not the type of guy that indulges or engages in casual sex, you still want a woman to deal with you on your terms. So if you're the type of guy, as an example, where you prefer to have an emotional connection or bond with a woman first before you have sex with her, you still need to ascertain that that woman is even sexually attracted to you. You need to know that, right? Now, once you have ascertained that that woman is indeed sexually attracted to you, and you personally want to do a couple of dates first, you want to spend some time with her first, and then you want to have sex at a time of your choosing as the man, fine, cool, do that. But you still need to know that that woman is sexually attracted to you. It makes no sense for you to go out on 2 or 3 dates with a woman and you haven't ascertained whether or not she views you sexually. You need to know that, right? It's not just for the purpose of having sex. It's not just about that, right? I tell you guys all the time, in the very, very beginning, when you very first meet women, how you start is how you finish, right? You have to set the stage and the tone for how things are ultimately going to be with that woman, right? So you want to know if you're dealing with this woman, which let me hit the bullet points, okay? So real quick, I have 5 bullet points I'm going to hit, and I'm waiting for some people to fall up in here. So I'm stalling for time. Bear with me, right? So I have 5 bullet points I want to hit, which is going to illustrate why having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. First bullet point, compliance. You want to know if however you want to move, whatever tone, whatever pace you set, you want to know if the woman is down to follow that. Is she compliant, right? Y'all know my favorite word, deference, humble submission and respect. You want to see from the very beginning, is she about that life with you? Is she showing you that out the gate? Because you don't want to deal with a woman, then try and convince her to show you that later on. You want to see out the gate, is she about that right now? Because if she isn't, it makes more sense for you guys to go your separate ways, right? Second, you take the power out of the pussy. This is very, very important, right? This is why a lot of guys, they simp for sex, they pay for sex, they lie to women for sex, right? You got guys that get into relationships where the woman is controlling the sex, where guys hadn't had sex for weeks or for months. And the reason why guys are in these predicaments is because they failed to take the power out of the pussy, okay? Which is why if you are sexually attracted to a woman and you're mainly motivated to deal with that woman because of that, you need to know if she views you the same way. Even if you don't have sex right away, you need to know if she views you that way, right? So you can understand whether or not it's her plan to try and make you jump through hoops before the sex happens, or if she's with it right now, but you personally just want to chill for a moment and you ain't pressed for it, right? Number 3, initial compatibility. If you're dealing with a woman whom you're sexually attracted to, but she ain't sexually attracted to you, you guys aren't compatible. Okay, if you're dealing with a woman that you're sexually attracted to, and she's telling you, oh, we ain't got to have sex now, can we at least get to know each other for a while? You're still not compatible with her. You're not compatible, right? And I say you're not compatible is because she wants you to deal with her on her terms. You can't do that, right? You don't want to be in that predicament as a man where you're following a woman's lead. 4th bullet point, consistency, right? The point of having a fuck buddy, when I say it can prepare you for a long-term relationship, you want to see how consistent the woman can be playing her position in that role. right? You want to see how consistent she can be, right? You need to see that, because part of what makes a long-term relationship or marriage healthy is consistency from both the man and the woman, right? The fifth bullet point I want to make is sex with no strings attached requires the least amount of investment. Okay, let me say that shit again. Sex with no strings attached requires the least amount of investment, meaning you're not obligated, right? Okay, hold on. What we got here? Hold on.
Who we got here?
Here we go. Homie Steve in the building. What's up, fam?
Yeah, what's up, man? I sent you the number and everything.
Okay, all right, hold on. And it's the 833 number, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me got that right there. Guys, call-in number is now open, 833-859-8744. My brother, how you doing today, bro?
Man, chilling, man. What's good with you, bro? What's good?
Hey, just chilling, just spitting this ism like we do.
Yeah,
Right. So what we talk about today, having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. So I was going over some bullet points. I'm at the 5th bullet point, and I was talking about how sex with no strings attached requires the least amount of investment. And what I mean by that is this. I want guys and women to understand that you can meet someone that you are sexually attracted to, and you can have enjoyable sex without being obligated to each other beyond just the sex, right? Because you don't want to obligate nobody to anything. Steve, we talk about free will all the time, right? Mm-hmm. You want the woman to always have free will to make decisions on her own accord. You got something you want to add to this before we hop to these videos and posts?
No, I think that's the only way, especially if you're not. I mean, you shouldn't have any emotion in the game as well, Zach. I mean, it's kind of like an exchange. Well, there's going to be emotion in it because it's going to come from her side, but it's not going to come from your side. You just got to be able to manage the emotion. So you should not have that. Like I had a client today that, was just smashing with this woman, but he put his feelings and everything. And then now he's like, where's she at? She ain't talking to me. She mad at me and all, so you can't have your feelings in this. It's just something that it's something that we're providing them, Zach. You know what I mean? We're providing them a sexual service of sexual freedom and sexual fantasies and all this other stuff. So they're going to become emotional, but we just got to manage those emotions, brother.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Steve. I have a video. Now, you said you had a client that put his feelings in it, right?
Yeah.
Now, peep this video out.
Let me tell you something. Having feelings sometimes with a nigga is an inconvenience. It's a motherfucking inconvenience, especially when you're not looking for a nigga to be your motherfucking man. Like, come on, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't lose your cool points and shit. All because now you caught up on some motherfucking pussy, bitch. You get what I'm saying? And don't lose your motherfucking cool points, nigga, because, you want to fall in love and shit, I wasn't out here looking for love. Now I got to discard you. Now I got to get rid of you. Now I got to move on, Now my body count got to go up. all because you want to catch motherfucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all niggas, y'all feelings be an inconvenience to a bitch. That's just an inconvenience like a motherfucker, because I got to go out here now and go find me another motherfucking nigga who okay with the conditions, the terms and the motherfucking conditions, bitch.
Oh, that's huge.
Now, she ain't my type. She's a little too masculine for me. But
she's making a lot of sense of what she's saying, though.
Yeah, her delivery, because a lot of guys are gonna look at her, they're gonna look at how her vernacular and all of that, and they're gonna be put off by it. But she's making a lot of sense. She's like, your feelings are an inconvenience. And see, here's the myth and the fallacy that a lot of you guys have been told, that women have to have now, I want to say this because I don't want this to be lost on guys. Steve is absolutely right. When women have sex, their feelings are in it to the extent that for a woman to be sexually attracted to you, she has to feel something, right? So if you look at the word feelings, that's an emotion, right? So that's a woman being sexually attracted to you is basically you evoking an emotion inside of her for her to feel that way. However, women do not need to have this super strong, profound emotional bond and all of that to have sex with you. Now, it's not to say that women don't desire that, but a lot of these women you guys encounter, they are very adept at being able to have sexual encounters without getting all caught up with their feelings. And sometimes women, they just want a great sexual experience consistently, where maybe you guys link up once a week, a couple times out of the month, and it's just that. And it's not to say that women don't covet a profound emotional connection or a bond. It's just they don't always want it with every guy that they fucking. And I think that's where guys get lost at, where they think just because they're having sex with a woman that she wants to fall in love with you. That's not true. If you got something you want to add now?
No. Wait, what did you just say on your last thing that you just said right there? Because it was...
No, I was talking about how just because a woman is having sex with you, that don't mean she want to fall in love with you.
Well, no, it's just like I guess with that video, Zach, you know, with the lady saying in that video is that, you know, we have an understanding, and now that you're putting your feelings and all this other stuff, I got to let you go because you're changing the terms of the contract, the sexual contract. And that's something that, again, that's what we don't put our feelings in this. The sexual contract is that I'm going to give you pure, unadulterated pleasure, but you get to do whatever you want. And this is where a lot of guys go wrong. They get a little piece of, you know, a little piece of ass, and then they get all caught up in the ass, running behind her and you know, giving a relationship vibes and things like that. So it doesn't work like that, man.
And Unique said something that's very true. He said women can detach too. Yes, because look, guys, just because a woman thinks you're cute, just because she desires you sexually, that doesn't mean that she views you long term. It doesn't mean that, right? But a lot of guys, again, they get caught up based on how they think women should view sex, right? A lot of guys, they think women should view sex from a virtuous, all-American good girl next door. Sex is super fucking sacred and super special. They think that all women should view sex that way. And it's not that women haven't viewed sex that way once upon a time, maybe when they were younger, right? But as women get older and they deal with more and more men, they realize the shit they were taught is some bullshit too, right? So, and here's the funny thing, Steve. Once women start having sex, they become way more in tune with their sexuality than they were before. So a lot of times they might feel like, you know, there's a time when I want the non-sexual intimacy, when I want to be held by a man, when I want to be loved on. And there's other times where I just want my back blown out, and that's it. And I'm cool. Or I might want both from the same man. The problem with a lot of guys is they think that when they're out here dealing with women, they're automatically going to be the next boyfriend and all that. No, women ain't looking for that from you all the time. Let me just say this too. Guys, let women bask in their feelings. Let women bring that energy to you. If a woman is falling in love with you and falling for you, let her come to you with that. And if you've ascertained or decided that she is someone you want to be with, then you have the appropriate conversation. But you shouldn't be all in your feelings with women, who you calling, who you going out with, who is that, what you doing. No, let her do her thing. You do your thing, and let that be that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But again, Zach, we're coming from a different perspective because most guys aren't getting pussy the way we're getting it. You know what I mean? Most people are not, you know, having women throw pussy at us. So when they get a piece of pussy, they get attached to that pussy, even though the woman is just like, you know what? Hey, look, I just want some sex. I want to go about my way. But it's just you know, unfortunately, a lot of these guys, since they're not moving like men, they have feelings and their feelings get caught up in everything, man.
Let me speak on what Jillian's talking about. There are women who have feelings doing sex, but do not have time and desire for a relationship. Yeah, I agree. Jillian, I agree. There are women, when they're dealing with a guy who they like, and also he's tearing it down, they might feel something, you know, towards that guy, right? But like you said, sometimes they don't have a desire or the time for a full-fledged relationship because they don't want the investment. They don't want to invest in that. Like I said earlier, sex without strings attached is requires the least amount of investment. So there are some times where a woman doesn't want to completely invest herself in the situation because she may have gotten out of a relationship 6 months or a year ago. And she feels like, you know what? I'm finding myself. I'm healing from some toxic shit that happened, but I'm still a woman. I still got needs. I still like to talk to an attractive man. I still like to be touched by an attractive man, but I don't want the shit that comes with a relationship. Guys, let me do the real quick, Steve, my bad. The calling line is open. 833-859-8744. Go ahead, brother, my bad.
No, I was just saying that I see what she's and it's I agree with Jillian what you're saying and what women are saying, but I have to disagree because y'all have never been fucked by a man before. I mean, what you saying is right because of the average guys you've been with, but once you get with a man, it's you're not only going to that you will break the contract. The contract is always broken by the woman when they're with us, Zag. We have an agreement that we're gonna fuck, we're gonna have a good time, and that's gonna be it. And we both agree. We agree that you can see other people. We agree. But then when you get that real dick from that real man, everything is gonna change at that point because you're gonna compare us to whoever you're with. And you're going to want more of a relationship. You're going to not want to share, and you're going to start cutting those people off. So, like I said, Zach, she's absolutely right what she's saying, but this is based off of average motherfuckers. You haven't met that prime A1 dick or that real man that has bent your world upside down in every way in between to where you're moving. So I'm not going to fight her on what she's saying, Zach, but I'm just saying that's what, women can only see what average guys give them. They can't see beyond average. So whatever they see at that point is their reality. So I can't fight what she's saying, but Zach, you and I know damn well, we always hear this all the time. It's cool. This is great. This is perfect. Then you want can we have this talk? I want to be exclusive, or, why can't you spend time with me? Or why are you doing, and so I'm just saying she's right, Zag, up to a point where we know beyond that, right? So that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Jasmine Dawson. Okay. See, you're playing semantics, but I got you. I'm gonna give you a little lesson today in biology. So she says, I hate when people call it needs. It's not a need, it's a want. You don't die if you don't do it. It's getting your wants met. It's getting your needs met. Okay, let me explain what I mean. We're all biologically inclined to have sex. That's what we're here for, to procreate, right? So the fact that you get horny and your body responds to a man that you're sexually attracted to, it's a biological need to merge, to have sex. Yes, because you are an intelligent human being with discipline and willpower, Jasmine, you can make the decision not to have sex, right? So when we talk about needs, I'm not talking about you need sex like you need water or you need sex like you need oxygen. No, but from a biological perspective, when you haven't had sex, especially when you've had sex before and you haven't had it in a while, your body responds to the fact that you haven't had it in a while. This is why you hear the phrase sexual frustration. It happens. So it's a need, maybe not on a level of water and oxygen, to your point, but it's a need, and you can say it's a want. But because you're an intelligent human being, you have the free will to decide, yeah, I'm horny. I could have sex with him, but I'm not. Go ahead, Steve.
What was that? Jasmine. Oh, no, can you put on with Jasmine?
Okay. All right.
So, Jasmine, I need you to understand, because again, it's not, I don't want y'all to feel like we're trying to correct y'all women. We're just trying to give y'all education and understanding of something. So, Jasmine, so from your perspective, and I'm sure you've never done drugs, not to say you have or you haven't, but you will never understand a need for smoking a crack rock from a wants point of view. You can only see what you can see. Now, again, I'm not saying you do drugs or anything. And if you don't do drugs, you will understand, because I'm the same way as you when it comes to those kind of drugs. I can always say, well, from my point of view, I mean, my God, don't they have enough control? Do they actually need to keep smoking that crack rock? They need to keep taking those prescription pills and those Percocets. I mean, can't they control the need? I mean, and again, you're seeing it from a want. But once you get on the other side, like I was talking about a few seconds ago, Zag,
You don't know what you don't know, but you can only see it as a want from a want's perspective until you get with that drug of a dick that's going to change your interpretation of everything. So again, Zach, I can't argue with what she's saying, but she doesn't know, or she's never been with a real man to have an understanding of what a need actually is until she gets with someone who hits her with that, if that makes any sense, brother.
Yeah, no, I agree. And let me say this, because Steve, I know you've been on the other side of the coin where you had women crave you, where they would call up and beg you.
She said something at 1 o'clock. She said something at 1 o'clock, but I'll go ahead and say she said something at 1 o'clock.
I'm gonna grab it before I forget. Okay, right there.
Yeah. You see, so
that's not true.
That's not true. So
that's not true.
Again, we're not drug addicts, right? We're not drug addicts because I've never taken crack rock. I've never popped in prescription pills. So you don't know if you're an addict if you haven't been hit by the drug of man or good dick. So you don't understand. See, right now, Jasmine, all I'm saying to you right now is that it goes to show me and Zach, or Zach and I, that you haven't been fucked the right way.
Facts. She has not, bro. She has not. She has not been fucked the right way.
She has not been fucked. and Jazz. And I'm not even talking about dick. I'm talking about getting fucked. And when you're getting fucked before you actually get dick, then you'll understand the depths of the drug. At that point, you will become addicted to the dick. But you can't see it right now because every guy that has wanted your body has worshiped your pussy as if it's the best thing since sliced bread. So you have never, ever seen what it is like. Yes, you have men addicted to your pussy. I'll give you, Zach, I'll give you that. But you have never been dicked down by a real man to become addicted to his dick, Zach.
No, first and foremost, and you're right. And Jasmine, with all due respect, Steve is right. You've never experienced what it's like to be stigmatized.
Oh man.
Okay, you never experienced that, right? Because if you did, then you wouldn't be saying what you're saying, right? Here's the reality. Okay, and this is I'm not disparaging women. I'm just pointing out some shit that happens. A lot of times women will make bad decisions behind sex, meaning they will get into relationships with guys they have no business getting into relationships with because that guy is fucking the shit out of them, right? You have women that are in relationships that are toxic, that are not good for them. And part of the reason why they're staying so long is because of the sex. It's because they don't want to give up that dick. They don't care for the man per se, but they don't want to give up that sex because they are intoxicated by it. They are addicted to it. So when you say we're not sex addicts, yeah, you might not be personally, but there are people who have encountered certain sexual situations where they can't get enough. They can't.
Can you go to 102 Centron Fitness, I guess?
Okay, hold on. Oh, that dumb question right there.
I mean, again, I don't think you've met myself and Carrie K. Zaggin. So what you need to do is your homework to understand that we have so much motherfucking game in our pinky. You don't even understand what the fuck we even talking about. That's why you're shocked. See, that's what I'm saying. You're acting like Jasmine, for all due respect. You've never been in a world in reality where women throw the pussy at you and beg for your dick and beg for your time and buy you things and do things for you. So it's kind of hard to talk to somebody who is beneath me, who has no game and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in the bedroom. And that's with all due respect, man.
There we go. So again, and let me just say this. A lot of y'all have opinions based on your personal experiences. So it's not about who's wrong or right. It's about based on your own experiences in your own little world, you're right. But beyond that, you're not right. Because there are situations that are the exact opposite of how you believe them to be. So when you say people are not sex addicts, yes, people are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, people most definitely are.
Well, Centron, we know that because you're asking the question. See, that's what you understand. If you, game recognizes game. All right. Whores recognize whores, and men who get pussy recognize men who get pussy. It's just what it is. And that's why on Sunday, if you get a chance to go on Sunday Centron, you'll see 5 men who get pussy easily. And we don't think or talk like you. So that's how we know. Because you shouldn't have to ask the question, how do I know, if you actually know, sir? But yes, here you go, Zach. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, so Jillian says that's a powerful drug when that man gets, yes. And here it is. And Jillian, I'm glad you said that. Because if it's just about the physical act of having sex, that's not necessarily what's addictive, right? It's the mental. It's a man that has a woman's mind, right? The old adage goes, if you get a woman's mind, the body follows. So a man that has a woman's mind, in addition to he is beating it down sexually, right? She ain't going nowhere for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? Assuming that she's treated with respect and all of that, she ain't going nowhere. Okay, I got women in my past that still want it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at a point where, you know, I don't recycle women, so I keep them right there, right? So let me just say this, because the guy asked the question real quick. Let me get back to his question.
Oh, we got to call. Wait, but you're good.
We got to call. Oh, let's get the call. Fuck it, let's get the call.
Anonymous, what's your name, sir, and what's your question?
Day 28, Alabama. K-Zag, and if you want to finish, you can finish, bro. I was listening to you.
Okay, no, I forgot the point I was making. Shit. I was looking for. Someone asked a question about fuck buddy, and I just want to get to that real quick. Give me a second, right here. Okay, so Keisha says, how long can people stay in fuck buddy situations? For years, right? It just depends on the mutual agreement from the man and the woman. But I had a fuck buddy, right? To Steve's point about a woman being addicted to you, I had a fuck buddy that lasted for almost 3 years. I was there for three boyfriends. Right? So she had 3 boyfriends in that amount of time, and she was addicted to the sex. Right? So, I mean, she was addicted to it. She wanted it all the time. She would beg a nigga for it. She would basically say, "Hey, I'll make a copy of my key, so you can just be waiting in the house when I get home." You know what I'm saying? So I know that some women most definitely can be digmatized and intoxicated by a man, because I've been there. I've seen it with my own eyes. It happened. So a fuck buddy situation, for most people, it don't last that long. It might last a few months or whatever, but it can last a couple of years. For me, it did. All right, go ahead, Dave. You got it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, with that whole sex addict thing, you can be a sex addict. This the thing. For one, sex is how we all got here. Somebody fucked somebody, and that's how we got here. That's first off. Second off, the same way drugs change the chemical composition of your brain, it's the same way sex can do it too, if it's the right person doing it. So you can definitely be a sex addict, and sex is damn near a need.
Wow, Bama, I can't even argue with you. I agree with you, brother. I can't even argue with you on this one, dog. I'm shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, it changed. You know, you got dopamine and all that. Like, that's why maybe like, hey, we got chemistry. That's where it comes from. This brain chemistry. That's being in sync. You see what I'm saying? So I 100% agree with what y'all saying. And the person who said that, you probably never had that experience. I had that experience before. So they go back to what K-Zag and said, you know, people had different experiences. But that's really all I wanted to call in and say.
Yeah. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you.
So, I don't understand this Indian guy Rajput. He says that he haven't seen it, or he says, what did he say? He said, what? I want to ask you a question. I don't know if y'all kicked him out. I hope y'all didn't kick him out. Why would I have to prove, or we have to prove ourselves to you? What is the evidence of a fucking, why do y'all care so much?
Well, even Steve, even if we showed this goofy ass a picture of a woman, that has nothing to do with what we're saying.
Right.
How a woman looks has nothing to do with what we're saying. That's completely irrelevant to what we're saying. This is how remedial and dumb guys are.
Yeah, it's shit.
I'm saying we don't need to show you shit. Here's a guy right here that we can't even see his face. Right? These faceless individuals that got the most to say, but we know he ain't fucking. This dude's probably a virgin.
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy. If you can't hear the game, man, if you can't hear what we saying to you, and it's just I don't know. It's just it goes over their head. They just need, I don't know, they need some kind of proof. But it's a shame he's not asking any of his red pill or manosphere daddies any proof. It's crazy, but it's just what it is, dog. You can't force people to do that shit.
Real quick, guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. So Jasmine says, I haven't been hypnotized and I don't want it either. I have self-control and sex are never a priority to a feminine lady. Stop. This is one of the most disingenuous statements I've ever seen a woman make, bro.
No, Zach. No, Zach. I have to fight you. No. This is her okay. If Jasmine, as I said before, Jasmine, in your world, you got men putting your pussy on a throne. In your world, everybody's running behind your pussy. They're wanting to buy you dinners and drinks. So you can't see outside of your reality. You want to say all this feminine lady, man, you'll be a feminine whore. It's not that, listen. Ladies can be whores. Please understand that, and be dirty and be nasty and be a lady and do everything you see in porn to a man that she would say, I never would. Because there's always that one lady said, I'll never suck a dick, and you be sucking some dick. I never ate any pussy before, you'll be eating some pussy.
Or Steve, a woman will say, oh, I would never have sex with a man I just met. And then they will meet that man and all that shit will change.
Right. So Jasmine, what's intriguing you is the fact that one thing Zach and the fellas always tell you, we'll tell you not to mess with us because you're going to get all fucked up. And how many people have you known told you that kind of shit? And remember, Jasmine, a real man doesn't need to fuck you to get you to submit his pussy to him. So if I can get you to submit the pussy to me, think about me, miss me, and all other shit, you're already fucked. Because if I get my hands on you with the 5 play, the fucking, hey Zach, all the shit we have, you're fucked. You're fucked.
And Steve, this is why when we do the sex talk show on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 Eastern, by the way.
Yeah.
This is why we say we've had women say, "Oh, you're trouble. Oh, you're dangerous," because they know. Yes. Based on the vibe that I'm getting and based on my level of attraction for him now, if he laid on hands on me, right, it's over with. I'm going to end up doing things I said that I wouldn't do again, or I'm going to end up losing control, this is what she says, right? I don't want to be either. I have self-control. You have self-control now because you've never met a man who made you feel like losing control. That's all it is.
27, what's your name and what's your question, sir?
Hello, Steve. Hello, Zach. It's Nathan.
What up?
Yeah. So, Steve, I wanted to ask you because now I'm saving up to go to a club in the future, right? But I ain't never been to a club before, so I want to ask about clubs.
You're saving up. You're saving up money to go to a nightclub.
South Africa, dog. So he's in South Africa, so it's a difference. So, caller. There's no difference between a club, a bar mitzvah, a wedding, a funeral, or a mall, or a party. It's all the same. Stop. See, your problem is you're putting women at such a high standard and putting them on such a high throne. You're psyching yourself out, dog. There's none. Hey, look, it's a building with women, music, and drinks. That's it.
Okay, so like a lot of my friends who've been to clubs, they get mugged all the time going there. So that's why I'm asking.
Okay. So don't go to the clubs they were getting mugged going to then. Go to different, but do your research. I'm sure you can go online. Like here in the States, you can go online and you can look up. Oh shit, the homie done popped in.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, my brother?
I'm sure, caller, that you can go online and look up the club and you can get a gist for the neighborhood, the location, and all of that.
Right. Okay, so just choose the best location.
No,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Caller. You're the location. You just show up. You're okay. You're putting women on a pedestal. I don't care where it is. I'm the life of the party. Wherever I go, I'm gonna shine. I'm that guy. I don't care if it's a boring place. I'm going in there and I'm gonna show the fuck out. So that's when you have game. Because you don't have game, you think it's about these women and stuff, and that's why you're psyching yourself out. That's all I want to say on that. So, Zach, check your email, your message.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Oh man, look at that!
You got the posters. You know I'm gonna need one of those, bro. You know I'm gonna need one of those. Y'all selling on your website?
No, I'm bringing them to the event.
Okay, cool.
Everybody that come to the event get a poster.
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Okay, so let me read Jillian's comment. Is the caller still there? My bad.
Caller, we'll throw you back in. You good though? Oh, he's gone. All right, you good, Zach? You good? Lions.
Okay, so I'm gonna read Jillian's comment, and then Miles, we're gonna go to you and get your take on this. So Jillian, she says it's easy to walk away from an average relationship that you don't fear. It's hard when you are invested in the fantasy of a real man and are afraid where that unknown could lead. Yes, it's like LaCarlin says, it's hard to get rid of a woman that's in love with you. She don't want to go.
Yeah. What I would say to Jillian is that it's not the afraid of the unknown. It's just you're afraid of what you're going to become once the unknown becomes known. And that's what we're saying for the other lady out there that doesn't understand. So you're afraid that the connection that you will have will be deeper. You'll fall in love faster, and it'll be hard to let that person go. But what I would say to you is, if you have this opportunity, I say take it before that opportunity is missed, because a man is only going to come in your life every few times, kind of like Haley's Comet, gentlemen.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
So if the opportunity is there and you miss out on that opportunity, it may never happen again for a long period of time.
So Miles, I'm gonna play a quick video so you can sink your teeth into it. But what we're talking about, obviously, is having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. Now, I have other videos, Miles, but I'm just gonna play the one that we played already before you got here.
Okay.
Let me throw this.
Let me tell you something. Having feelings sometimes with a nigga is an inconvenience. It's a motherfucking inconvenience, especially when you're not looking for a nigga to be your motherfucking man. Like, come on, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't lose your cool points and shit. All because now you caught up on some motherfucking pussy, bitch. You get what I'm saying? And don't lose your motherfucking cool points, nigga, because, you know, you now you want to fall in love and shit, you know? I wasn't out here looking for love. Now I got to discard you. Now I got to get rid of you. Now I got to move on, you know? Now my body count got to go up. all because you want to catch motherfucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all feelings be an inconvenience to a bitch. That's just an inconvenience like a motherfucker, because I got to go out here now and go find me another motherfucking nigga who okay with the conditions, the terms and the motherfucking conditions, bitch.
She sound like a lesbian from 1986.
Yeah, she definitely ain't my type, bro. But go ahead.
I like that sexy tomboy shit though. You know what I'm saying? Long as she like dick, we good. You know what I'm saying? She all right.
There you go. There you
go. You know, she talking some real shit though. She talking some real shit. Cause I mean, you know, fuck buddy situations, the reason why fuck buddy situations can prepare you for long term is because it's like she said, if it's really all about consistency. You know, the basic idea is about consistency. And what she's trying to explain is that, you know, so you can have an agreement with someone, and then when you allow your feelings to get in there, it fucks up the consistency of the situation that you set in place. Now, the reason why that can help you with a long-term relationship is that long-term relationship is based in consistency. Long-term relationship is based in understanding the roles, understanding what you're there to do, understanding the goal, and especially as a man, as a leader, you got to have that consistency. So it's like if you can't have a consistency to keep a fuck buddy around, you probably ain't gonna have a consistency to keep a wife around. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God. You see what I'm saying right there.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes dude, she right. Sometimes dude, dudes get their feelings in the situation and it fucks everything up. You know, because now you trying to switch shit up. It's like, because it's like, we used to meet, we used to smash, and then, you put on your clothes and leave. Now you want to cuddle with the bitch, and you want to, whisper sweet nothings and all this dumb shit. She looking at you like, nigga, what are you doing?
Right,
like,
pretty much. So, and let me say this is my true belief based on my personal experiences. Also, a fuck buddy scenario will teach you a lot about yourself when it comes to sex, right? That's really a time for you to explore yourself as an individual, but also explore someone else, right? So that way you kind of have a better understanding of your relationship with sex, right? So if you're the type of person, if you're the type of guy, for instance, where you get pussy with, right, you need to get that up out you, right? You need to rid yourself of that before you even get into a relationship where you can ruin the relationship because you are allowing your attachment to the woman because of the pussy become a hindrance within the relationship. And here's the thing about sex. Sex should be completely separate from every other part of the relationship. It should be completely separate, right? This is why, for instance, and I've said this, when I was younger and I was cheating, guys, I don't condone cheating, I don't advocate, right? But when I was younger and I was doing that shit, even when situations happened and a woman found out I was cheating, she still wanted to have sex because she was able to separate the fact that we have enjoyable sex. Yes, I'm mad at him. Yes, I'm hurt, but that has nothing to do with our sex life, right? Right. So, and you need to be able to separate that because you don't want women to weaponize sex against you, right? There are a lot of guys in relationships right now or in situations right now where a woman is telling you got to take her out first. You got to take her out on trips. You got to spend money first. And she's weaponizing sex. So if you can get into a fuck buddy situation where you can learn a little about yourself, right? You can also get to the point where you can begin to take the emotions out of sex. Take the emotions out of it, right? When I say the emotions out of it, meaning the emotions that you attach to sex. Let me elaborate a little further, okay? Why do you think you have a group of people over here when they get cheated on, they don't cry and get all distraught and they don't get suicidal. They just break up with the person. Then you have another group of people over here, they act like their world came to an end. They're all fucking distraught. They can't eat. They can't sleep. They call into work. It's because they're too emotionally attached to the sex in an unhealthy way. It's very unhealthy with a lot of these attachments that people have to sex because, and here's the thing, a lot of people, they associate love or a deep bond with sex, right? Which is why, as some people say, sex is unfulfilling, right? Because you're looking for something through the sex, right? You're looking for something emotionally profound. You're looking for some type of bond with a person through the act of fucking. And that's the wrong way to do it. No, sex is just what it is. The only true meaning, the only true purpose of sex is to procreate. That's it. All this other shit, that's human beings putting extras on it, right? Sex should be an enjoyable thing that you enjoy, that you enjoy with someone that you're compatible with in that arena. And then that's where you leave it. And every other aspect is different and separate from that. Which I got.
Right. All right. So you want to get to you say you got other videos, right?
Yeah. Let me grab them. Let me grab them. Now, some of these videos, well, at least one of these videos, y'all might have seen already. But I got to let the young lady cook though, because she's cooking. I gotta let her cook.
To let the sex come first. Before we think of things to say, before we dive into our most inner thoughts, let's get the fucking out the way. See, for me, bad dick is a deal breaker. No matter if you're smart or you're fine. So before I invest my energy into you, I need to know if it's worth my time. So we might fuck soon as we meet. Once, twice, maybe 3 in a row. Then if that chemistry is there, we can begin to get to know. Because the pressure of leading up to the physical is something that I can't take. In the past, I made the mistake of investing in men that can't make me shake. So I need to know if my body can fuck with you. Before you introduce to my spirit, because if you want to talk after you failed to make me come, I ain't even trying to hear it. See, with most women, they pussy is their only possession. They make men work before they lay, be selective with who they let touch their bodies, but then give their hearts away. My prized possession is my energy too. This vibe is rare to find, so you can penetrate my body before you get into this mind. And the best things about me have nothing to do with the things that I can do with the bed. I might let you get into my drawers, but never let you get into this head. Plus, I've seen it too many times, these women that want to make men wait. thinking that playing a good girl role will somehow guarantee their fate. And then once he get what he want, he going like a thief in the night. And your asses be DMing me crying, talking about, Kara, I did everything right. As women, we make sex this huge ordeal when that's not always the case. Because sometimes it is about starting the future, but sometimes it's just about riding his face. And if you get sex out the way early on and he doesn't ghost or get distant, that means he wasn't just trying to use you for sex. He might actually be consistent. Because if you fuck him and he changes up, then you know what he was there for. But if he stays around, then it's possible that it could mean something more. But someone told me I have to be very careful with who I let in between my thighs, because it's never solely physical when you factor in them soul ties. But here's the thing. Regardless of what you've been led to believe when it comes to men, they don't automatically get access to your soul. You have to invite them in. So I could fuck you till the sun comes up and let you into deep in my lady parts, but having access to this pussy don't give you access to this heart. And I'm not trying to minimize the power of that physical connection, but I'm also not about to act like giving him your heart is the same as giving him an erection, because this perception of equating love to sex is a mentality that is dated. Yes, we've tied the two together, but they're not naturally related. See, someone could love you from the best parts of their soul and never want to lay you down. And a man can want to do all kinds of nasty shit to you and not want you to stay around. So this idea that sex has to be something special is a rule that I can't fathom, because sometimes I want the love, but other times I just want to orgasm. And that doesn't make me heartless, nor do I think guys are only good for sex. I just don't put too much pressure on that part. I'm more concerned with what comes next. So here's to the grown-ups doing grown-up things. Everybody can't relate, but if you're single and you're open-minded, I'm down to fuck on the first date.
You know, listening to her made me realize something too about being able to compartmentalize and stay consistent, because, I would imagine that in a marriage, even when you mad at your spouse, you still supposed to fuck. You see what I'm saying? Like just because you mad at somebody don't mean you gonna let days, weeks, months pass before you touch each other. You get what I'm saying? Because that shit definitely gonna lead to divorce and problems and issues.
Exactly.
So that's another reason why being able to compartmentalize and like the title says, having a fuck buddy can prepare you for long term. It's like, because you really need to understand that, look, just because I'm mad at you don't mean that we can't have sex or we not gonna have sex, or just because we have a disagreement or something like that. If you married to somebody, you locked in, then shit like that's natural, and we're supposed to be able to separate the emotion from the act of sex itself.
See, and let me see. This is why I always say you have to make sure you're dealing with women who are sexually attracted to you in the beginning, because if you allow a woman to control the sex, then that's going to set the stage for how the relationship is going to be. She's always going to control it. So to your point, when she gets mad at you, you can't get this. When she ain't getting what she want, you can't get this. Right? This is why guys end up in sexless relationships or marriages. And I guarantee you, every guy who's in a sexless relationship or marriage, it started out with the woman controlling access to sex. And it probably took him multiple dates, if not months, to finally have sex. And he was following the woman the whole time. And once you start off following the woman, she's going to want that to stay that way. She's not going to want to relinquish that control to you and give it to you, right? Because you should have took that in the very beginning, and let her know, no, we're going to deal with each other on my terms only, right? I'm setting the pace and the tone for how things are going to be.
Right.
If you with it, fuck with me. If you're not, cool, right? And that right there will save guys a lot of fucking problems later on, is how they actually begin the interaction. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, it seemed like she got fucked by a real man for the first time and was losing her mind. I love how she was saying the invite, this thing that we've always been talking about. So just that I guess she's trying to explain to these women out here. I guess she was talking to guys, I guess. So, I don't know.
Oh, she was doing like a spoken word thing, so it had to be a mixed crowd.
Yeah, mixed crowd.
Talking to everybody, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she was right. She was absolutely right. And what it is she said it. This practice of equating sex and love, Yeah, they can go together, but they're not naturally related. They're not. There's an article, and I talked about this several times. I think it's titled "Sex and Love Don't Belong in the Same Bed." And the article was actually written by a woman. It was a British woman, older, probably in her 40s or 50s. And she's married, had a husband and all that. And what she was saying in that article was, hold on real quick. I want to grab that real quick. Okay. Peace and blessings to the Gang Kings. Appreciate you for the 20 minutes. So what she was saying was she was one of these women where she equated sex and love. And she treated love like it was special, but she realized that her husband didn't view sex like she viewed it.
Right.
To him, it was just, hey man, we just fucking and feel good. All right. He didn't have this grandiose, fantasized attachment to sex like she did. So she had to come to the realization that was to her detriment. And then she began to realize that the intimacy, the true, and this is what she said in the article, the true intimacy that her husband showed her wasn't fucking her. The true intimacy was when he would hold her hand and hold her and they would watch a movie together and they would lean on each other and have deep, intimate conversations. She realized that's his way of showing me intimacy, not the sex. But that was her in her way, because she was conditioned to view sex a certain way. She viewed it that way, right? So and then I remember I told an ex one time, I was telling her how I was going to open a relationship up and that I was going to entertain other women, and she got emotional, and I'm like, it's just sex, chill. And she started crying when I said that shit. It's just sex, chill, right? Because in her mind, she viewed sex kind of like the lady in the article, right? Where it was some special thing, but I'm like, no, it's just sex. It ain't nothing. And this was the chick who started off as a fuck buddy. So to me, it was. But I think she equated the fact that we were in a relationship. She started tying her emotions to it when it wasn't there before. But y'all got it, man.
You got any questions in there?
Yeah, let me snatch them up. Hold on real quick. I just want to make sure I ain't forgetting them. Okay, hold on real quick. So he says, is it good to have your guard up all the time when you have a relation with women? What man has his guard up? Guys, what are you protecting, your heart? Guys, I don't have my, see, when you say have your guard up, that implies that you're not in control of your own emotions. And that a woman can come in and get you off your center or off your square and get you acting beside yourself, right? As a man, you should not have this mentality of letting your guard. I don't let my guard down. For what? I don't have to keep my guard up for women. I'm not trying to protect anything. I'm not worried about a woman using me, deceiving me, doing me dirty. I'm not worried about none of that shit because I'm strictly dealing with women on my terms anyway. So shit is going how I want it to go anyway. So I'm not worried about nothing.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, you said it all right there, Zach. I don't know. There's nothing more to say about that question.
All right, let me snatch up another one right quick. All right, hold on. Okay, right here. So he says, does having lack of sex options create attachment? Not necessarily. Here's the thing. This is what I would say. Your relationship with sex, meaning how do you view sex? How do you view it? If you're one of these people where you believe in soul ties and spirits and all this other type of goofy shit, right? You might think that way. But the attachment isn't about the lack of sex options. The attachment comes from you not knowing yourself. Right? It starts with that. But y'all got it.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Miles. I'll go behind you. Oh, I thought you were about to say you. Okay.
No. It says does a lack of sex. I need to see the question again. Does a lack of options create that attachment?
Well,
in the mind of the weak man, in the mind of the man that lets sex control his identity. You understand? If it's like that saying, if you haven't eaten for 7 days and somebody handed you a rich cracker, it would taste like the best cracker you ever tasted. But if you wasn't hungry and somebody handed you a rich cracker, you'd be like, I'm good. So to say that, but you talking about the man that's starving for sex. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're talking about. And even then, you see, because you cannot have a lot of access to sex and still not be starving for it. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you know that you're the source of all things. But you got it, Steve.
No. I'm gonna say yes. It does create attachment, because if you look at the manosphere and you look at the red pill, what they have in common is an attachment to other men because they lack having sex. And the fact that when you for those that have game, I mean, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but we in love with ourselves. I mean, if anybody's having sex with us, we just it's a mental thing. I'm not saying we're like rubbing our bodies like that, I'm just saying that.
I've been rubbing myself, though.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just saying that your attachment, not only I believe that you will be more attached to the first piece of pussy that you get when you're not used to getting it, and you'll start to worship it. You'll start running behind it, and it'll be like that that guy we just talked earlier. We talked about Zag, the one that you get a little bit like that woman complaining. Think about that woman complaining that okay, we had agreement. I gave you some pussy, but now you all up under my skin. I can't breathe. You all want to be. So I think that it is not even a lack of sex, like Miles is saying and Zag saying. It's a lack of game. It's not. It's a lack of game. If you lack game, you are always going to attach your things to anything that gives you kind of validation, like the red pill in the manosphere does a lot of these young guys. Anybody that rubs your stomach and makes you feel important and special, you'll attach yourself to because you don't validate yourself.
Well, also what it could be is because attachment is really a weak thing. Right? There's nothing wrong with having a profound emotional connection or a bond with somebody. There's nothing wrong. It's a beautiful thing, actually. But when you talk about attachment is actually unhealthy, right? And a lot of that is based on the need to be accepted, the need to be liked. You want your feelings to be validated by the opposite sex. This is why a lot of times when, as the lady was saying in the video, the first video, she met this dude, it was just sex, but he got attached, right? Because, and this is what I would tell guys. For the life of me, I can't understand this shit. If all a woman is giving you is sex, how are you getting attached to her? Like if she ain't doing nothing but fucking you, what about her do you like to the point where you start to get attached, right? Because for me to even like a woman, like beyond just sex, she has to be doing shit outside of the bedroom for me to look at it and be like, I like that shit, right? Or I like her company, right? But that's outside of sex. That has nothing to do with the sex because I can enjoy a woman sexually, but I really don't like her personality. So her and I will never do anything outside of sex.
It's
right?
go
ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll go after you. Go ahead.
No. And I just want to say, so when he says attachment, that could be that it's not necessarily the sex that you're attached to. You are attached to the need for affection and companionship, which is why a lot of you guys, when y'all meet women, y'all don't know how to let it be just sex. Y'all got to spend a night with her and shit and cuddle with her because y'all want all of that touchy, feel shit. But go ahead.
Damn, Zag. Yeah, you took my thunder, man.
My bad, fam.
I knew I should just cut his ass off because he's going to say, I can't say this, Zag. So I'll just say whatever. I'll just try to clean up this dope ass jism you just said.
Yeah.
That's why when they see a woman, they fall in love. That's why when they see a woman, they get nervous because they look at her to be the validation. They like you are the one that's going to fill my gap. Whatever was wrong going on in my life, you're going to feel whatever I need to feel. But Miles, I can't. He said it all. Shit, right, man.
Is what you're saying. Like a lot of guys, like I was saying before about in the mind of the weak man, you create these attachments because you always feel like you need something else to be good enough.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't understand that you're fine just the way you are. You don't understand the value that you already hold without a woman, without vagina, without access to sex. You don't understand those things. So you think having sex is in addition to you. You think having sex is something that's gonna, like you said, fill some type of void that you have in yourself. And the reason why you feel that way is because you're an incomplete person already. And the sad part, the crazy part is that mentality is what's keeping you from pussy.
That's some real shit there. Incomplete person.
A woman wants to fuck a man that knows what he's doing, meaning a complete person, a man that understands who he is, a man that understands his own sexual nature and energy and all that type of shit. You over here, imagine you over here thinking, oh gosh, I'm lacking pussy. I'm lacking sexual time and energy. If you're lacking all those things, you don't get a pass to pussy. You understand? Because I was telling my guys this on the Zoom on one of my Zoom calls, members only, masculine identity membership members only. But I was telling them, I was like, see, a lot of times the reason why you get rejected is because a woman don't want to waste her body.
That's true.
You understand? A woman don't want to waste her body. So if you, in the very least, if you don't sound like you know what you're doing in the bedroom, she gonna tell you no. Because remember, every time a woman fuck in society, she gets called names. Because of y'all same bitch ass niggas who worried about body counts and all this type of shit, right? So the woman is like, you know what? I'm not even going. You see, they always ask, oh, why do women quote unquote go after the same 10-20% of guys? Because it's not many guys that know what the fuck they doing. The rest of y'all niggas never been around pussy, and because you think you're lacking pussy, you sound like a nigga that's lacking pussy. And a woman don't want to waste the body, so she gonna tell your ass no. And then she gonna tell a nigga like me yes, because I at least sound like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I sound like tell Jill Scott what to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, and to your point, Miles, and the young lady in the first clip said it. She said, now I gotta go out here and get another body. Right? Because this is one thing a lot of guys don't understand. Women are very cognizant of how many knots they got in their bedpost. So some women, a lot of single women, speaking of fuck buddy, there are a lot of single women out here where they would prefer to find one guy that they can have consistent sex with. Right? Regardless of what y'all think about women, a lot of women out here, they would prefer to find one guy who can be a fuck buddy. They don't necessarily need him to be their next boyfriend. They just want some good dick consistently. And they want to find that one guy. This is why the lady in the red Kangol was frustrated. Like, damn, nigga, you fucked it up. We was good, and you fucked it up. And this is why a lot of women will get frustrated with dudes who catch feelings and start to get needy and clingy. Because it's like, damn, I thought you men just wanted pussy. And here you go. Falling in love. That's why she said bitch, because like you acting like a female would. Falling in love, nigga. Come on, man. And you guys, this is why when I hear guys talk about falling in love, that's not what men do. Leave that for women. Now, let me say this, because people always get this misconstrued. There is nothing wrong with loving a woman, right? But this falling in love, no. That's that Fabio romance novel shit that women do. Let them do that.
Right.
So, Mr. Baby Oil himself, thanks for the $4.99, bro. Appreciate you.
What?
These niggas, bro. Oh man. Okay, so hold on. We got another question. We good on the phone calls though?
Lines are open.
Okay. Guys, 833-859-8744. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. We'll get to it, maybe. All right, so anyway, so Daniel says, if you're not leading the conversation correctly, does that come down to not focusing your attention and not marketing yourself? Bro, yeah, bro. If you're not leading the conversation correctly, what that implies is, shout out to Miles, you probably don't know your identity, masculine identity membership, get on that. You probably don't know your identity, right? The reason why a lot of guys fail to lead the conversation, first and foremost, they're not leaders. Because if they were, they would lead it. But secondly, but more important, they're too outcome dependent. They're too fixated on sex, on having sex with the woman. They're too fixated on having something favorable happen. So what they'll do is they'll get into the conversation with the woman. They'll be extremely passive, very indirect, right? Because you're not focused on what you need to do as a man. Okay, you're focused on not upsetting the woman. You're focused on not offending a woman instead of just being a man and letting her know what is, right? That's what it is. I want to respond to that. We got some more questions.
It says, if you're not leading the conversation correctly, does that come down to not focusing your attention?
and not marketing yourself. You guys are like using a lot of buzzwords and shit. It's like, man, get some coaching, man. What?
Yeah, you're this is why you need to go and get some game, dog. This doesn't make any sense, dog. It's not even about leading the conversation, it's leading you. You're not leading yourself. You have no type of belief in yourself, and again, it's not, listen, it's worse than yourself. It's the fact that you don't believe you can fuck. Your bedroom game. You believe, you know, that if you get anything from that woman, it's gonna be off of luck. It's not gonna be off of you. But the thing about these men on this panel here, we believe in ourselves. We believe in ourselves so much. We say to her, what do you bring to us to get this dick?
Right. Exactly.
Because let me get another question. How do you create a fuck buddy situation after hooking up once? Bro, why y'all act like this shit is rocket science? Bro, this is...
That's the crazy part. To them it is, bro. Like, to them it is. That's the thing. That's why they come over here, I guess.
Bro, guys. Look, I'm gonna give you an elementary response. Listen to me. After you've had sex with the young lady, all you got to do is tell her before she leaves, if she's at your spot and she's getting dressed, hey, do me a favor, text me when you get home safe. Right? Now, if she texts you, if she don't text you at all, that means she don't want to deal with you. If you instruct her to text you, hey, when you get home safe, text me. And if she does not hit you up, chances are she's one and done. But if she hits you up, all you got to do is say, that's what's up. Hey, look, I have some free time next week. Let's get together next week. I'll text you. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, but Zag, here's the problem. No leadership. She should know what the fuck she is before you even put your dick inside of her. She should know that, listen, this is what, I know you want a relationship. I don't want to have one with you. Now, if you want to fuck, we can chill, we can have a good time, but I am not going to have a relationship with you. What are you going to do? See, that's the problem. See, you stumbled on some pussy. But again, like Zach said, okay, that's what you should have done. But now let's talk about what you did. What you did was so weak, soft, and basic. She should be banging down your door saying, listen, look. I know you have other women, or I know you don't want a relationship, but I don't care. Listen, I'll go find my Mr. Guy, whatever. But you know what? When I need to break that glass or that digging, I'll do it. And she's not doing that with you. So that's saying that, no, look, on the front end, no structure, no leadership. You got some pussy, you wasn't even fucking correctly. And now you're asking this question. She doesn't want to have a friends with benefit with you because you don't know what to do with the pussy or yourself.
Yeah, and part, guys, here's the key ingredient to establishing a fuck buddy scenario with a woman. You actually got to be good at fucking.
Exactly.
I don't know that. You got to actually know what you're doing. Now, here's the reality of it. Every woman is going to respond the same way. But you know, as a man, you know if you put it down or not. You know if you put it down, right? You know when a chick getting up, and that really wasn't my best work, right? You know that. You also know, yeah, she's, she gonna need a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? So if you know that the chick wasn't really feeling it, chances are, I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but it's highly unlikely a woman is gonna want to do it again if you were just bad. You know what I'm saying? Highly unlikely.
You got Jasmine at 147.
She back for round 2.
She back for round 4, man. Yeah, she back.
All right, hold on real quick. All right.
Yeah, so it's not about being nonchalant. In your world, you'll call it nonchalant. In our world, we call it that your pussy isn't just special enough for me to do anything or run behind it like that. You, again, once you get some real dick, you will understand why it's not nonchalant. It's just that you're gonna say, "Whoa, damn! I finally got a man who really sees that my pussy has no weight or anything."
Okay, so I'll call it indifferent. Right? I'm indifferent. So what that means is, Jasmine, if I was to deal with you, I'm not going to be super excited if you about it, and I'm not going to be down if you ain't. My mood, my disposition and demeanor will be the same. You be like, damn, he has no emotion, because it don't matter. I'm indifferent to whether or not we fuck or not. It's not that serious, right? So when you said it's not about an interest, see what a lot of guys are used. I mean, a lot of women are used to. Y'all are used to guys being thirsty. You're used to guys putting you on a pedestal and chasing you and making you seem like you're the apple of his eye. These guys on this panel in the real game, no everybody, we're not those guys
at all. See, that's coming out. Go ahead, Zay. I'm sorry, man.
See, Steve. See, she wants to be digmatized. She really wants to. See, she fighting that feeling, Steve. That's what that is.
You know the symptoms is okay, Jasmine. You don't understand the symptoms. We don't know you, but look at the information you're giving us right now because you want us to know you. Versus the guy that you always fuck with, they got to pull your teeth to get this information that you have given us for free. That's all that you got a mouse, my brother.
Nah, she yeah, it's like you guys said earlier. She's never experienced a certain type of man. Like chicks like her, halfway decent looking in the face. Maybe if she got a body, she's probably never really had any genuine, she never had the real McCoy. You get what I'm saying? She always had fake ass dude that pedestal her looks and all that type of shit. And so and now she's flabbergasted because she never heard men talk like this in her life.
Oh, Jillian at 151. Got it.
I'm grabbing it. I see it right there. Jillian's always on top of the shit, bro. She got
okay.
So Jillian T says the biggest issue with a fuck buddy is that most have the inability to not brag to the boys, talk and lose that fuck buddy. Steve, discreet. What are we talking about?
Okay, Jillian, this is what I'm saying is this is the difference between what you have had and what you've never had.
Right.
If you get with, again, allegedly anybody that's a real man, you will never have this statement at all because all business is handled behind closed doors. And that's the thing that most of y'all don't see. Women, these guys get so excited. They want to share these little conquests and all this other stuff with their butt buddies and stuff like that. We understand that a lot of you women have things going on. You have things to lose. And we have an understanding that, you know what? If you get with a real one, then you'll be good. You know what I mean? Guys?
There you go. So no, look, one of the things that we talk about and we tell men, about not being judgmental and being discreet. Like even when I tell my stories, my sescapade stories, it's always shit that happened already, right? You never hear me talk about shit that's ongoing. You never heard me say yesterday, tonight, this morning. I don't talk about shit that's in place. I talk about shit that's happened. I'm done with those women and all that. Go ahead.
I'll say this too.
Oh,
why would I? Okay. If anybody's gonna brag, it's gonna be you bragging to your chicks.
Facts.
Why would I brag? I'm the one giving the
dick is a gift.
I'm the one giving you. Like,
you know what? I ain't even catch that part.
What? Well, how am I brag? Come on, Jillian. You see the problem with these women is they only deal with men that pedestal vagina. I can't brag on that. I can't brag on doing something that I usually do. That's stupid for me to do that. That's dumb.
Miles, you just touched on something that made me think about something. And Jillian, the question is, do you have the ability to keep us a secret? I mean, if you think about it.
We know women got big mouths, bro.
Yeah, so
women talk.
When you're with average guys, you got to worry about that. But when you're with a real one, you got to, because you can't, remember, I've always said this since the 90s, I've been doing this, is that if anybody saw a unicorn in the woods, they would do one or two things. They would either try to capture it or they will tell someone because it's so amazing and so mind-blowing that I have to share with somebody. And you could not hold back but to share what you have experienced with a man. That's all I want to say. But
Bro,
Miles,
I've had that happen where chicks at work, bro, I got a little fuck buddy situation going, and next thing you know, women are looking at me different, they whispering, I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
And come to find out, the chick that I'm fucking, she the one telling everybody. Because you know what? Because she bragging. Girl, that, because you know what? Whenever I start a new job, right, I'm quiet. I keep to myself. So people are curious about me because I'm so quiet. So she's telling people, girl, I was with Carrie. Him? The quiet motherfucker? Oh, girl, he ain't quiet. That motherfucker talk all the time. Right? So now she's telling people about what we do. Right? So and next thing I'm looking at her, I gotta pull her to the side, like, why are you telling people about us? She's like, I just couldn't help it. I just told one person. I'm like, yeah, that one person told one person. And that one person told one person. Now all these chicks fucking know. Now it did help though. I did get a little residuals, you know what I'm saying, after that. But what I'm saying is,
you know how women love to say, they love to like say this type of shit or ask guys who hurt you. Whenever I hear women speak on the internet, I'm like, what kind of niggas you be fucking with? Like what kind of guys do you let fuck you? Like guys that would brag because they're fucking you? What does that say about what I think about myself if I'm gonna brag because I got pussy from you? I'm giving you world-class dick, and I'm supposed to be y'all better stop this bullshit and learn who the fuck y'all talking to. I swear to God, y'all women have no idea. You've been.
Why would the one that's giving the multiple orgasms be the one that's bragging about the chick?
These
it's the other way around.
These chicks been shopping in the middle sections of the fucking supermarket their whole life. Don't you know that all the nutritional food is on the outskirts of the fucking supermarket? Don't you know all the nutritional food is in the butcher shop, the fish department, and the fucking produce section? That's where we at. These chicks is in the middle aisles shopping for processed foods. That's what they doing. And then they come on in the chat talking shit, thinking that they dealing with niggas in the cracker aisle. Fuck out of here. And I don't mean cracker in the racist way. I mean like processed foods. This is all produce, baby. This is produce and butcher. You understand? Right. Come on, man.
In fact, you out to the bush and cut the meat, you know what I'm saying, and wrap it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This ain't even prepackaged meat. This is fresh off the hook.
Fresh.
What's Dr. Steele saying at 154? What was he saying?
He said who?
Dr. Steele again at
154. Yeah. I wanted to grab that. So let me go back and grab that. I'm glad you mentioned that. 154. What I do with it? All right, just right here.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so he says long-term relationship also calls for men to practice dick discipline. Can you explain how having fuck buddy make you a more bro? What do you mean by dick discipline?
What are you talking about?
Because let me say this: dick discipline could be the fact that I'm not fucking everything that moves. Dick discipline could be the fact that I strap up. You know what I'm saying? That's dick discipline. So what do you mean by dick discipline, Dr. Steele?
I think his issue, you tying a woman into the game. The discipline is a man has it with or without the woman. So what the fuck are you talking about? We have enough discipline to walk away from pussy, take the dick off the table, and remove ourselves out of her life. But what is what you're saying have to do with anything? It doesn't matter, guys. Y'all and Doc, whatever you're saying is you're assuming from outside you're not in the game. Because if you're in the game, you wouldn't be asking this question. So you're on the outside looking in, guessing. Because this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so let me get to this right quick. So he said, I think he's meant to say bonding through sex is a lie. It's a fallacy. Yeah, bro. Have sex with a woman and you suck in bed. And see if she want to talk to you again after that. I mean, come on. Like the reality is all around you that what society conditioned you to believe isn't accurate, right? So when you say bonding through sex is a lie, yes, it's a lie. Because even like the lady in the red hat that was talking, she was like, I was having sex with a dude. he started getting needy and clingy. I had to leave him alone. But was she bonding with that motherfucker? No. Here's the thing. This is what a lot of guys don't understand. Women are very adept, and women have the mental capacity to be emotionally unavailable to certain men. Like they literally make a conscious decision to be emotionally unavailable to certain men. And it might not necessarily be because something is wrong with you, but they might be at a point in their life where they don't want to be close to anybody right now. Bro, I've had chicks that I was dealing with sexually. They would only call me when they wanted some dick. That was it. And when we did talk, they never asked me about, so how's your day? How you been? How's everything going? They never even knew my last name. They didn't know if I had kids or not. They didn't know where I was from. They didn't know anything. All I knew is I met this guy named Kerry. I'm sexually attracted to him, and he fucking me right. That's it.
And that's all they want to know. That's all they need to know.
Exactly. Especially if it's just sex. They don't need to know nothing else. Right? So is bonding through sex a lot? Yes, it is. Now, you will have some people that will have you believe that that's how it's supposed to be. No.
Well, the bond should, again, I think you understand, we don't bond. They bond with us. Y'all, you're looking at it the wrong way. Again, you're making it about the woman versus the man. We're not, we make a connection. Okay. The connection they have with us, keyword with us, not with them, is through, it even happens before the fucking. It's the way we talk to them on the phone. It's the way we text them. It's the way we look at them. It's all these things that go on before we even penetrate them on a physical level. So we're never, when your opportunity, you don't bond, you give them the opportunity to bond with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, for me to develop, an emotional bond or connection or whatever to a woman, it ain't got nothing to do with no sex. It has zero to do with sex. I don't have sex with a woman, but like, oh my God, I feel so close to you. I think what we have is magical. Like, no. Like, y'all, look, stop reading those romance novels. I told y'all, let women read that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all men, stop. Right? If women, look, somebody has to have a pragmatic state of mind. Somebody has to have that. Right? You can't have both people just jumping in head first with their feelings. No, somebody got to be more practical with the shit. Okay, and men, that's your job. Now, if a woman got to do your job for you, like the lady in the red hat, here, now, I got to mitigate this motherfucker's emotions. I gotta handle this shit for him, right? And the reason why she even has a mindset like that is because she's dealt with real niggas before, and she was taught how to move. So she adopted some of the things she's learned from real niggas before. And she just took that with her on to the next guy and the next guy. So now she's looking at the guy like, yeah, well, what you doing? Like, what you falling in love for? Like, this ain't it. Like, let women come to you with all that energy. Like, you chilled, you fall back, right? And even if you do start to look at a woman like, you know what, I think this might be a chick I could fuck with, you still need to keep a cool head.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you should never be in a position where you're meeting a chick and you guys are dating and you tell her, I really would like if you're not seeing anybody else and you just see me. You should never come to women with that energy. let them do them. Hell no, bro. The last thing I want to do is obligate a woman to do something she don't want to do. No, if you want to be out there dating other guys, who am I to tell you any different? Go do your thing.
John, 203.
Right there.
You can't. Okay, life is not porn, and a lot of you guys think that you can magically tell a woman that you want to go get that woman, and the three of you have sex. It doesn't work that way. The way it works is that the influence is about influence. Okay, it's about, again, Miles Cunningham, Masculine Identity. It's about influence. The influence that you have, you should not ask. The influence should be her wanting to please you by realizing that you have an appetite for other women and she wants to share herself with another woman to please you. Meaning that if you ain't fucking and hitting that bottom, you can't ask for what you want to ask, because if you can't get the one woman to be excited for you. How you gonna get 2 of them?
Well, not only that, you should know, and this is where sexual confidence comes in at, right? Sexual confidence is not about just your confidence in your ability to sexually satisfy women. Sexual confidence is also in your ability to articulate yourself verbally with the things that you like and the shit that you're into, and let women know what it is, right? So even with the whole threesome thing, if you're dealing with a woman, she should have known that early on, that you move that way, that you get down like that. But also, if you would have did your due diligence, you would have had the intel. You would have known whether or not she experimented with girls in college and shit, and she did shit. You would have known. So through talking about sex, talking about the things you're into, the things you like, the things you don't like, right? If you have the influence, like Steve was saying, she would have already revealed to you whether or not she's already experienced that or whether or not she had curiosities. Then you can take that influence and make something happen with it.
Real talk.
Keyword influence.
All right, so let's grab another question here. Okay, right here. So he says, what's the difference, or when should a man take the D off the table when he's obligated? A man is never obligated to fulfilling her needs in the bedroom. Guys, we're not obligated to do a motherfucking thing, right? So let me read this question again. I just had to say that shit right quick. What's the difference, or when should a man take the D off the table when he is obligated to fulfilling her needs in the bedroom? Steve, go ahead, bro.
You can't take something off the table that you don't have in the mindset. Again, this is okay. Again, y'all hearing taking a dick off the table is something very rare that anybody talks about. Only a few who can live that life can talk about it. Most women take pussy off the table for many of you guys. You have to have game to be able to do what we're talking about, because we're saying that I don't need to get mad at you. I don't need to shake you, hit you, or anything. I can just dismiss you, walk away, stop texting you, stop talking to you, and you will go out of your motherfucking mind, because the drug of the dick is so powerful and so deep that you go out your mind because you feel that you're not only losing connection, but you're missing connection.
Yes, Daddy.
You want to respond to that, Miles?
I think he just coming up with that shit because he heard Steve say that shit on the.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really it. And guys, man, look, guys, come to the event, man. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets, man, to the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man. We got all the Game Kings featured in the movie, man. Check them out. You guys, look at Steve Dedeen. Look at Steve Dedeen. There you go.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's right. That's 50. I know we looking like Miles, but yeah.
Oh, look at Kerry K. Zagging in the building. Kerry K. Zagging in the building. Yeah, so make sure y'all come through, man. Get your posters. It's a good quality poster too. Damn.
Yeah. You know, hey, I think we need to let people know, since they're traveling, make sure y'all get a travel tube, that like a poster travel tube.
Yeah.
Put it in the tube and put it in your suitcase so it doesn't bend or anything like that, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, but we'll tell them that tomorrow on the show. But yeah.
Yeah.
So he says, do you lack game if you can't convince your girlfriend? Look, guys, it's not about convincing. Look, let me tell y'all something. You cannot convince a woman to do anything with her body. She has to do it of her own recognizance.
Willingly.
It has to be of her own, willingly. So you can't convince a woman to do anything, right? So it's not about you convincing a woman. It's about you empowering her to do what she really want to do. It's about you letting her know that it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, well, and the thing is that it's not about convincing. You haven't even convinced yourself. That's the worst part about this. This is about you, man. This is not about other women. And Carl T, man, come on, dog. Come on, man. Why are we thinking about other men, talking about other men? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? And you know what you should be doing, Carl T, is you shouldn't be answering anybody's questions. You should be saying, hey, look, I know 5 motherfucking pipehead real players in this game that I can send you to, because any information I give you is going to fuck your situation up that much more. So please stop trying to solve shit for people and do the right thing and send them to people that know what they're doing.
There you go. So real quick, so Unique says, as Steve says, women have busy lives and a busy lifestyle. A relationship is not even on their radar. They just want their within the moment craveness to be dealt with, and that's it. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, again, you're gonna have some segment of women out here, they're looking to be booed up. They want a relationship, they want marriage, but they don't necessarily want it with every guy that they're dating, though. And I think that's the misconception that guys have. They think anytime a woman is dating or having sex with a man, that they automatically want that man to be their next man. So they'll do things believing that, well, all women want that. So let me start trying to see her more. Let me start trying to spend more time with her. And they end up fucking up a situation, because here's the reality of it. Guys, trust me when I say, when a woman really likes you, she'll let you know when she's feeling you and she's starting to fall for you, and she will tell you.
Yep.
She'll tell you more times than you care to hear it, right? She will tell you. You ain't got to wonder or guess or all that. Women will, when a woman is really feeling you and she wants you to look at her as someone you can deal with beyond just sex, not only will she speak on it, but she'll do shit to show you. This is why I say hashtag her debit card works too, because she'll call you up and be like, hey, I want to take you out on my dime. Are you busy? Right? Because that's her crafty way of trying to extract some non-sexual attention up out of you. So what she'll do is she'll sweeten the pot, or she will entice you with spending money on you. Right? Women will do this. Women will show you that they want to fuck with you on the street. You ain't got to ask. You ain't got to wonder. Don't even worry about that. If you have a nice situation set up where you and a woman are having consistent sex on a regular basis, let it be what it's going to be. Let it stay right there. Don't try and turn it into something that it was never meant to be. And this is why we say having a fuck buddy can prepare you for a long-term relationship. It teaches you to stay in your fucking lane and stop trying to make women into something that were never meant to be for you. But go ahead.
I'll do a Mouse Cunningham, 718. Name, age, and city, please, sir.
Marcus, New York, 24.
Marcus, New York. 24. All right, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, so I was supposed to have a date today, but she said she want to reschedule for Sunday. I was thinking about, I don't know if she's playing games or not, so I need to ask her, like.
Okay, young man.
She willing to see me, but I don't.
Young man. She doesn't have to tell you why she wanted to reschedule. Did she tell you why she rescheduled?
Nah, she didn't.
Okay. So why do you care if you're seeing other women or talking to other women?
Nah, I don't care, but I was
no, sir, you wouldn't be calling if you didn't care. I was about to cut
her off, so I'm like, is that moving too fast?
Caller, look, you're being emotional. What did she do to you to want to cut her off other than tell you that I can't do? Okay, listen. She said I can't do it today. Yes? Yes?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing she said? Or did she say I can't do it today, I can do it Sunday?
Yeah, she said she would do something.
But okay, it's one thing for a woman to say I can't do it and you don't see her at all, versus a woman who says I can't do it, but I can probably do it on Sunday. Now Sunday is on you. Now it's time for your leadership to come in and say, look, I'm busy on Sunday. I'll reschedule this, or tell her no, man. But you can't, we're not mind readers on this show. And I just say for me, I let the fella speak, but I'm just saying for me is that if she says she can do it on Sunday, you got, okay, are you busy Sunday? And if you're not busy Sunday, you pick the date and the time and you lead her. But you can't get mad and say, well, she playing games with me. No, she's telling you, look, I can't do it Saturday, but I can do it Sunday. But y'all got it, fellas.
How long you known this chick?
Just met.
Oh, yeah, just met. Yeah, met in person or a dating app?
Yeah.
Which one? Hello?
In person.
All right, speak up.
Yeah, so I met in person. And this is supposed to be the first date?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of up to you, because she didn't just flake. I mean, she told you ahead of time and said she could do it. She could do it. What, tomorrow?
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanna see where it goes, then yeah, be like, all right, cool. But make sure you tell us something like this. Be like, I don't know if y'all was gonna go. If y'all was gonna go for drinks, then tell her the first round is on her for rescheduling. You know what I'm saying? Tell her she got to make it up to you somehow, something like that. But but that's if you want to continue. If it's like, oh, I don't know. Or if you don't really give a fuck, then you could just move on to another woman, because you're supposed to be dealing with supposed to be already talking to multiple chicks anyway, so you shouldn't be stuck on one. You get what I'm saying?
Facts. And let me say this, caller, because I didn't hear the call, but I can just assume that you had a chick that flaked on you. I don't do the flaking shit. Now let me explain what I mean. If a woman calls me, not text me, if she texts me, I ain't fucking with her. If she calls me and she lets me know over the phone that, hey, I can't make it, something came up, number one, the fact that she was courteous enough to call me, I'll give her some points for that. But like Miles is saying, if she wants to see me after flaking or canceling that date, she got to do something. Because there's no way I'm offering a rain check date and I'm still paying. No, ain't no fucking way. Right? Because I need to see her level of investment and actually wanting to see me. But I also need to see how contrite she is and the fact that she couldn't make it.
Yeah, 7 wait, real quick. Just if you set it up, but then remember, like Miles said, hey, extra hug, extra kiss.
Thanks.
All right, what's your question?
And she tried to give me like a good morning text, like in between a week. Like when I set it up in person with her, she had high interest. Like she sounded like she was really interested.
No, stop. Let me tell you something. Hold on, real quick. Y'all be listening to Lucario. Listen. High interest implies that the woman is sexually attracted to you. That's what high interest implies. So just because a woman is laughing and she touched your elbow and all of that doesn't mean high interest. You just assume, because she was very receptive and engaging, you assume that the interest is high. The fact that she flaked shows you it's not high.
No, I see. Watch it. Wait, wait, caller.
No, it's the flake. Same thing.
Wait, caller. When did you meet up with her and set the date up? Was it last week?
Yeah, like 4 days ago.
It was how many days ago?
Yeah, or like the beginning of the week.
So Monday. So you met her on Monday and you set it up on Monday. Yes.
Yeah.
And then she sends you a hello on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you didn't respond to it, right?
I just told her what to do. I just told her to come.
Well, let me ask you a dumbass question. Do you think she's Rapunzel? Do you think she's do you think that you are the only dick trying to get at her?
Nah.
Do you think wait. Do you think you have enough influence on a woman to set the date up, say a few things on Wednesday, and then say nothing the whole week to her? You didn't even. What makes you think that a woman's gonna be interested in you when somebody else? All right, let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. Let's say you said something on Monday, right? You said something Monday, and then Miles probably said something on Tuesday to her, a few lines and everything, and it had more impact on her on Tuesday. Wednesday, she's saying, you know what? Man, I want to go out with 718, but fucking Miles, man. Miles is that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reach out and say hi to him and see if he has more influence over me than Miles has over me. She says hi to you, and you say a few things. You know what she's doing right now? She's saying, you know what? It's not that I'm not busy. It's just that I'm not going to be busy with you, because the person that she's talking to right now has more influence over you, because you're okay, caller. Let me ask you a question. If I presented you a steak and a bologna sandwich, which one would you take?
Steak.
Well, which one do you think you are?
I mean, like I said,
no, sir. I'm just asking you, sir. I'm just connecting.
Like, if she was dry in person, then I would have.
No, listen to me. You just said let's go on a date. She talks to you. Okay, didn't say nothing to her Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday, she says hi to you, reaches out to you to show you that there's interest, and you said a few words, didn't say nothing, and then what? Friday or today, she tells you I can't do it. So where is your sexual or dominant, or where is your influence to get her excited to want to spend time with you versus the guy she's going to be spending time with instead of you? Where's the influence at?
I mean, I was gonna do that in person. So
Okay. Steve, hold on. Okay, so she texts you good morning. Can you tell us what you responded to and how you responded verbatim?
I got you.
I'm about to grab the Zach. Get ready to grab the belt, dog. Get ready to grab the belt. This is.
I sent her the spot. She said good morning on Wednesday.
Okay, Cole, listen to me.
She complimented the spot. She said it looks cute, like she liked the spot or whatever.
Okay.
Go at 7. We can meet straight over there.
Oh my.
Okay, so listen to me. No, listen. So what I'm asking, and maybe you're doing it, maybe I'm getting it. So right after she said good morning, the very next text you sent in her response, or your response to her saying good morning, what was that? What did you say back?
That's what I said. I sent her the spot. She said, good morning, Marcus. She said, it looks cute. I like the spot. I was like, all right, cool. We can go at 7. We can meet straight over there. Then she said, okay. Then I told her to like wear something nice for the spot. Then she like, okay, I'm gonna try to find a dress. I'll see what I can do. And then from there, I left it at that. I hit her up today. I'm like, yo, we still like, what's going on? She like, oh, can we do Sunday? So
okay, wait, back. So this is her second time trying to do another day.
Huh?
No, this is the first time. She was interested. She was going to have the dress.
That was Wednesday when I sent her the spot, and I told her we can go at 7. I kept it short. Then I hit her up today just to make sure.
Oh my God!
Then that's when she said that.
So today is the day that she said, "Can we do Sunday instead?" Okay.
Right. Okay.
All right. And it could have been, to Steve's point, and this does happen. Now, this is what I will say: you guys shouldn't allow this to have real estate inside of your mind. But to Steve's point, you're not the only guy that she's meeting. So after you met her, she could meet another guy that intrigued her more, who happened to be setting up something at the same time you set it up. So she just chose what she thought was the better option. Women will do that.
He didn't. Zach, all you said was, "This is where we gonna go." The end. Goodbye. And let me call her. And you expect a woman that has all these sausages getting hit in her face all the time, people actually talking to her. You think that you have enough game where you can just sit on that and say nothing and not even communicate with her to a point where she's saying, well, look, if you ain't talking to me, well, Miles just said a few things. You know what Miles is? Hey, Miles was more impactful. So you know what? I'm not going to see you Saturday. I'm going to say that dress for Miles.
Well, okay. So to your point, so caller, to Steve's point, when she hit you with that good morning text, like this is just hypothetical. Let's say for the sake of argument that you liked that hairstyle that she had, or you liked the way she wore it. You could have been like, hey, good morning, sexy. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, by the way, that hairstyle you had, the way you styled your hair when we first met, I'm gonna need you to have it that same way when we link up. That shit is sexy. I like the way that look. But look, I got some things I got to do, but I look forward to seeing you. Until then, you take care of yourself.
Now, we did some of that when I first talked to her, though.
That's when
we did some of that.
I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about after she texts you.
Dog. Okay.
I told her to wear a dress.
Okay, young man. Okay, I got it, Zach. I got it. This is the problem.
Young
man. I know what the problem is. I know the problem is. You just ain't got nothing to say, and you're fucked. And I'll show you why you have nothing to say. Because if you would have opened your mouth, she wouldn't have a date at you at all. And I'll show you why. Let's say you go on a date with her on the time, and she says, let's go on this date on the time. You're sitting right in front of her. Where y'all going on your date? Where you going on your date at? Where's the date supposed to be at?
I'm going to get drinks.
Okay, you get drinks. Okay, you have your drink. She has her drink. You're sitting right in front of her. What you talking to her about? And I promise you, what you're about to tell me right now is exactly why you didn't say anything to her after she said what she said. I don't even need to give out. I'm just going to point at it. Go ahead. What are you going to say to her?
I was going to flirt with her, bro.
No. Let us hear it. No, she's right in front of you.
Like,
you got your drinks. What are you going to say?
I was going to say, I was gonna say we probably not gonna be here for a while because I could tell you want me to take you back later. That's what I was
What?
gonna say.
Wait, I don't think we're gonna be back here for a while. I can tell you're gonna take me back. Wait, to what? Speak
Yeah.
up. Take you back where?
So
Not your place.
That's what I was
Wait,
gonna-
wait. So
that's what I was
wait.
gonna do.
So you just want to fuck? Yes.
Yeah.
So wait.
Yeah.
So wait. So why lie and be disingenuous and go for drinks?
Nah,
No.
I want to
No.
drink to see like what her personality's like.
No.
I don't
How
mind
wait,
drinking
you
with
said
her.
that's the first thing you're gonna say. You don't know anything about her personality. You just said that I can see that we gonna skip all this and go back to my place. That's what you said, did you not?
Because when we first talked, she was really like giddy and smiling and all that.
Okay, a woman being getting the whole thing. Let me talk to him.
I'm just
Fam, listen to me. Caller, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Just listen. We need to do more listening than talking. Guys, I implore you to listen. Just because a woman is giddy and smiling doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Let me ask you a question. When you first met her, did you compliment her at all?
Yeah. Complimented her hair.
How? What did you say exactly?
When I first went up to her, I told her I liked her body and all that, and then she started smiling.
So you like her pussy. You didn't like her, yeah, you wanted to smash. What you laughing at? I'm serious. You just want to smash. See, Zach?
Caller.
Nah, I don't mind.
Caller. So let me ask you a question. So real quick. Real quick. 'Cause I'm trying to help you out because this is what I think is going on. I think you are misreading the situation for something that it's not. Okay. Because I don't think she's sexually attracted to you. But let me dig a little bit more before I can tell you. So tell me, or tell us rather, when you were setting up the date, when you very first met her face to face, how did you set up that situation?
At first I was talking about taking her around for a walk in the park, and then she, not that she wasn't interested in that, but I was just, let's just go to this spot because I never really been to that spot like that. So
Wait, no, let's back up. You say you're gonna take her for a walk in the park, and she turned that down. She didn't want to do that.
Nah, she turned it down. Like she would have did it if I kept pushing it. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck that.
No. Let's back up. No, we can't. No, bro, we cannot gloss over this. Let's go back. So when you mentioned taking a walk in the park, what did she say?
She was saying like, yeah, I would do it, but you know, the area or whatever. But I didn't like. I would have just cut it off right there. But I know that she wanted to hang out with me, so I was like, you know what? I got you. We gonna do this.
Wait. What area are you taking it
like,
to?
you know
the
what?
hood?
Okay.
What park are you taking it to? To the hood?
Nah. Well, it's like a nice area, but it got little hood parts in it.
So
that's why I was like, you know what? I understood that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take you to a spot where it's just me and you.
Why would you take a woman? Sorry, real quick. Why would you take a woman to a place that she's not going to feel secure?
Yeah, that's why I moved there. I'm like, you know what?
No. Sir. Wait. This is what we talk about sound checking. Are you telling me where you're at, there are no safe parks around that you can take a woman to?
Nah, I was gonna bring it to Manhattan. Manhattan is like the tourist
safe.
area.
I see the keyword safe. You're telling me there are no.
Yeah.
So why didn't you just stick to the safe park then?
That's what I did. That's why I changed it.
No, you did.
So real quick. So caller, let me ask you a question. Hold on, caller. But you talk a lot. Listen. So this particular park, is it isolated where there's large parts of it that you might not see nobody for a while?
Nah, it's like a tourist area, so it's always gonna be people.
Okay.
So why not take her there?
So the last girl I brought, look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. The last girl I brought over there, she was like, I brought her like around the like little grass area or whatever, and then she's like, "Yo, do people know you here?" Because I frequent there a lot. So I guess I don't know if she felt uncomfortable, but she could tell like a lot of people knew her. So I guess she wanted something more isolated. So with this girl, I was like, you know what? Let me bring her to somewhere where it's just me and her. The first girl that I did it with was a while ago. We didn't. It was fine. But she.
Okay. Hold on, real quick, caller. Bro, never switch up for a woman. This is what I mean by that. Because you said earlier she felt some type of way because a lot of people knew you. So
why do you
what?
care? Yeah, why do you care?
Nah, I didn't. I still brought her there, but I was just telling her, like,
I'm
yeah,
saying
I
with this
frequent here a
new
lot every
one.
now and
I'm
then.
saying with
That's
this
what I
new
do.
one, why didn't you just take her to the park? Why did you switch it up?
I didn't switch up though, because
Nick,
I've been
you
in that
just
spot
said,
before,
okay,
so I didn't mind taking her there.
sir, you just talked about the park, and then you said you decided from the park to go get drinks. Did you not just say that, sir?
Because I didn't want to be in an area where people know me. I want to be in an
Okay,
area
wait.
where I can just focus on
Is a park just a little patch of grass? Are you telling me the park is you can't take
Nah,
her?
it's a big park, but
So then why can't dog? You are not like you're not like Jay-Z or somebody where everyone's gonna recognize you. So please stop acting like you're that guy. You're not that guy.
Hey, I don't
Nobody.
know,
No, come on, man, stop that because we know you're not the guy because
Nah,
how
I'm
weak
not
you
sure.
are.
I'm dead ass, bro.
No, dead
Bro,
ass.
I
You
told
weak.
you the
Hold
last
on,
girl,
young man,
she
dead
told me like,
ass.
yo, the people know
Young
you. I'm
man,
like, how the fuck she do that?
young man, dead ass. You ain't got no game. You don't have no mouthpiece, and all you wanted to do was sleep with her. So why would you even bring up park and drinks if you just wanted to sleep with her, sir?
I don't mind getting a drink with her. When me and her talked, our
Okay,
personalities actually
what
had
is the
decent
first thing you
chemistry. So I
said
was
you
like,
was
all
going
right,
to
cool.
wait,
I can get a
sir,
drink with the girl.
sir,
I'm gonna still do my thing.
sir.
And I told her that.
Sir, what is the first thing that you said you want to tell her that I can feel that through our vibe that we're going to be going back to my place, and she hasn't even opened her fucking mouth yet. So what are you talking about?
To let her.
No, what are you
I'm gonna
talking
let her
about?
know what's up at the gate.
No,
We
you
gonna
didn't let her
drink,
know what's
but
up.
I'm gonna.
No. You didn't let her know what's
You
up.
didn't let her know what's about the gate because she would have known the first time you met her.
Bro,
No, thank you, Zach. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
flirting with her when I first went up to her too.
Okay. Cool. Steve, I got him. Okay, cool. I'm glad you said you was flirting. Can you describe to us what that looked like?
I told you I complimented her hair and I complimented her body,
So
and then
no,
she
where's
started
the flirt?
smiling, and then from there we
That's not
started going
flirting.
back. and forth.
That's not flirting.
That's not flirting.
And then she
a
was like,
mutual.
"Oh, you handsome." I'm like, "Okay, well, we gonna see." Like, no.
Wait,
And
we
then
gonna
went
see
back and
what?
forth.
Wait. She said
Then I
you're.
got her number.
Wait. She said you're handsome. We gonna see, and you got her number.
No,
Why?
I told her that we gonna see. Like, we gonna see what happens. Like, if you act right, then we gonna see what we
No.
can do. And I see-
You didn't say that. You
Then
gonna say
I
no.
asked her-
You said we gonna see.
I did.
Wait, stop.
Just
See,
tell me what I
wait,
said, bro.
sir. What specifically did you say? What did you say? Because don't say.
Specifically?
Yeah. What did you say?
I went up to her. I was like, "Yo, what's your name?" Like, because I started looking at her. I'm like, "Yo, what's your name?" Da, da, da.
No. Don't say da. No. Call her, brother.
What did you
say?
say?
This real quick, Steve. Call her. This isn't just for you. Call her. Listen. Brother, listen. This isn't just for you. There's other young men that we can help with this. So we need to know what you said verbatim. Don't skip over nothing.
Don't say da. Say what you said.
I went up to her. I was like, "Excuse me, like, what's your name?" Like, she's like, "Oh, da, da, whatever her name, whatever." I'm like, "Yo, you look good." Like, we was waiting for the
No. I don't care what you was doing. Just say what you said, brother.
Yeah, I'm bro. Can I, like,
Wait, Carl, how old are you? Wait,
Body,
Carl,
I'm like, yo, I got
young
a
man.
thing for like,
Young man, Carl, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you, young man?
24.
Okay, listen. You need to shut the fuck up and just follow directions, dog. You're 24 years old. You're
I'm
not at
saying
18.
the story,
So
though.
no, sir, listen to me. You there's a lot of fucked up shit about you. We're trying to help you with. If you would just pay attention and listen to what we're telling you. We didn't ask to hear you were waiting at the bus stop and there was a bird and a squirrel crossing the street. We didn't ask you for that information. We're asking for you to tell us verbatim everything you said. Just tell us what you said.
Not what you did, just what you said.
I told her that I got a thing for girls with like nice bodies, and then I asked her like what she mixed with. Then we started talking about that, and I was like, "Yo, how you feel about me and you hanging out sometime?"
Hanging out
And
doing
she's like,
what?
"Oh, we could do that or whatever."
Hey, wait, sir.
Then she started asking me,
young man, wait, hanging out and doing what? This is the key point here. Hanging out.
and then that's when we started talking about
sir,
like
sir,
she wants to know like what type of space I would take her.
Sir, will you please shut the fuck up and listen, man? Listen. You said hang out. Okay, wait a second. Wait, let me ask a question. Wait. You're the loser here. We're the winners, and we're trying to help you. Okay, so I don't know why you cackling like a little bitch. Why don't you answer the fucking question? You said hang out. We're asking you hang out and do what? This is huge.
Then that's
everything.
when she asked me, right? And I told her, usually I take them to the park, right?
Okay.
And then she was like, oh, okay, I don't mind the park, whatever.
See,
Then
okay.
my mind, she didn't change my mind. And I was like, you know what? We could go get drinks. And then if we have a good time, we could see from there.
See from then what?
Okay. Hold on. See. Hold on. Now, caller, let's go back. Caller, let's go back. Caller, listen. Be quiet for a second. Let's go back. Because I really want you to understand this. A woman should never have to ask you, so where are you taking me? A woman should never have to ask you that. This is why Steve got on you about saying we should hang out sometime. You should not tell a woman we should hang out sometime. What you should do is tell a woman, hey, I have some availability on this day. I'm going to be doing X, Y, Z. If you're free, why don't you come along? Why don't you meet me there?
And
when I asked her availability, she said only Saturday.
No, that's
What
fine.
she told me.
But that's not the point. The fine.
that's
But
when I'm like,
you didn't even introduce. You didn't even give her your name, which is all fucked up. Thank you, Jennifer, for catching that. It's a shame that you didn't even tell her your name. That's really bad. Now, outside of that, you said if everything works out, we can do what? If everything works out, we can do what?
Then I'll bring her back.
Did you say? Did
I
you
told
say?
her I'll bring her back.
Did you bring her back where?
To my crib.
To
I
do
told her
what?
that.
No, you didn't. Okay, bring her back to your crib to do what? Watch TV, knit. What? Bring her back to do what? You're 24 years old. Bring her back to do what?
All right, bro.
Well, there's
no caller.
So you
Okay,
telling
brother.
me that I was trying to,
No.
Hey, caller, listen, caller. This is why communication is so important.
Oh my
right?
Lord.
Bro. The last thing you want to do with women is imply something, right? You want women to always understand exactly what it is. You want to set a woman's expectations for exactly what you have in store for them. So when you say come back to my crib, this is why Steve is asking you, come back and do what? Did you tell her you wanted to have sex with her? Or you just implied it?
This was after I talked sexual to her about her body.
No, that's not sexual. Hold on, stop. Let me get him, Steve. Let me get him. No, call it. No. Telling a woman you like the way her body look is not sex talk, bro.
Oh my God.
That's not sex talk.
First date anyway. He just asked me what I was going to say on the first date. I told you what I was going to say.
But young man, okay, before we get to the first date, let's back up because people need to hear this. This is very important. Listen to me. In order for you to back up this bullshit, like the fact that you don't know how to fuck and you're bad in bed, do you think that you have given her any sexual influence after that when she said hello on Wednesday and you just gave her an address? Where is the sexual influence or the buildup to get her excited to drink those drinks and go back to your place? Where was that build up?
Not yet.
What do you mean
Because
not yet?
she said I was charming.
Wait.
She was like, yo, you trouble, like you charming.
Wait a second. So if she said that you were trouble, you know what Kay Zag now would say? Well, let me show you what trouble will do. How about Saturday, my place, 8:00? That's what trouble was going to do.
Like
but see, you ain't
That's
that
what
guy. No, sir. Okay, sir. Sir. This is what I'm saying to you, sir. What you don't understand is that you're bad in bed. You have no sexual influence over a woman. And that is why you never say anything to that fucking woman all week long. Have you ever grilled? Have you ever cooked anything on it? Have you ever grilled before? You're 24. Yeah. Are you sure? I'm going to ask you. Are you sure?
I never grilled, but I know what you about to say.
What am I about to say then? What do you do with the meat?
You saying to like heat it up too?
No. What do you do? Not heat up. What do you do to the? Okay, sir.
Do everything.
If I'm grilling on Saturday, what am I doing to the meat at least by Tuesday or Wednesday? What do you think I'm doing to that meat? Marinating it. So that means when I put it on the grill and it cooks, it's going to be tender, not just slapping it on the grill and cooking it like that. You are not marinating anything in her because you are not that guy. Listen what you're saying. You sound really creepy and desperate because the first thing that's coming out of your mouth is, let's go back to my place. That's the first thing you're going to say to her when you sit in front of her. We're going to go back to my place?
No, that's not what I'm gonna say.
We just
Okay.
asked you. Let's start over again.
When I-
So caller, hold on real quick. Caller, hold on. Listen, brother, listen. Okay, telling a woman she's pretty, telling her you like her body, that's not flirting. That's not what flirting is. So this is what it seems to me that you did. Okay, you said the most basic shit you could say, and you felt like that was good enough. I told her I like the way she looked. I told her I like her hairstyle. I told her I like her body. Cool, I'm done. Right? No, right? You, in my opinion, you didn't do a good enough job of evoking her interest sexually, right? And I say that because it goes back to her, because she told you initially she was free. She said, I'm free on Saturday, right?
Nah, yeah.
And then she flaked on you, right?
Nah, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, the reason why she flaked on you, caller, is because she felt like there was something better she can spend her time doing. Her interest in you wasn't strong enough for her to go through with the date.
The flake was Tuesday and Wednesday, Zag. Because Tuesday, she's like, okay, he didn't call me or whatever. You didn't have to call her on Tuesday. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reach it. Because remember, this guy's supposed to be leading me. I'm going to reach out to him on Wednesday. She reached out and gave him play. She gave him play.
Yeah, but he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball on that.
He couldn't even.
But I don't really flirt through text though.
Call. Oh my. Okay, call. Let me caller. Let me explain something to you. When you are sex, everything you do is flirting and sexual.
Everything.
Every fucking thing you
The
do.
way you look at a woman, the way you stand next to her, everything.
Everything, young man. That's why you didn't do anything, because you're not that guy. So you got you locked in the date and you were like, oh, I'm safe. And you went right back underneath the bed again or covered up in the sheets, waiting for Saturday to get here. And now she's doing all the mathematics. She's saying, wait a second, why should I fuck this guy? And she can't come up with one idea.
But
she's
the
like,
only reason I didn't want her to think that it was like some
what you
relationship shit.
No,
or something like that.
Okay, but caller, hold on, caller. Don't listen, brother. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't worry about what the woman is thinking.
Why?
Just be consistent with your actions and your words. Okay, and this goes for any of you guys listening. Never concern yourself with what women are thinking. Do you be solid in what you do? Make sure you do it with honor, integrity, and dignity, and be consistent with it. That's all you got to do. Don't worry about
what makes you think she even think about long-term relationship? What makes you think? Why did you even?
Good morning text.
Okay.
Oh my God,
yo man. Let me explain something to you. Okay.
Good morning text.
No, wait, no. Here's the thing. Okay. The thing is that you have what is called the fear of success, because you never had a woman say good morning to you because you don't have no fucking game. You got scared because you saw that as a sign of aggression. Because for the first time, a woman's reaching out to your ass. And because she reached out to you, just because she says good morning, what makes you think good morning means I want to have a relationship with you? Can you explain? You're a grown ass man. Explain to me why you think good morning means I want to have a relationship with you.
Nah, it's not that. Like,
you said that. No,
the only reason was because I had situations where I did less than that, right? And I still got that type of response. So I keep it very strict now. Like, I'll flirt and I'll do all that. I'll do that.
You don't know how to flirt. Okay,
but
sir, do you think you're the only one that tells? Sir, do you think you're the only guy that can tell the woman her hair looks good and her body looks good? Do you think you're the only guy saying that piddly ass kindergarten, elementary shit? Do you think you're the only guy saying that? You think you're the only guy? Yes or no? No. So what you're saying doesn't have any impact. She found you cute. I think she thought you were attractive. She looked at you and said, look at that Ferrari or that Bugatti. I want to ride it. But first, let me lift the hood up and check the engine. And the moment she sent you that hello, she checked the engine to realize you're a Pinto and that looks like a Bugatti. You're a fake. You're a fraud. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to lead. And you're not that guy in bed. So what she said, I'm sorry, Zach, you got it.
So caller. So this is what Steve is telling you, and I really want you to listen. Don't talk, just listen. what Steve is telling you. Number one, her texting you good morning. She, like Steve said, she probably thought you were attractive visually. So this is what some women will do, caller. They will see how consistent you are. Okay, and what I mean by that is this. What you present to them when you first meet them, they want to see, will they get that person consistently? So what I mean by that is, if you were saying certain things to her in the beginning, when she texts you that good morning text, she probably wanted to replicate that situation. And when you kind of glossed over the good morning and all you did was tell her, oh yeah, we're going to meet on this day, and you left it there, she probably felt like, she probably had a perception of you. And even if the perception wasn't accurate, she probably had a perception of you. So how you responded to her text probably confirmed to her that her perception of you was wrong, which is why she probably reneged on a date.
That's what I was thinking. She was thinking I was her boyfriend.
No, that's not what it. Caller, that's not what it is. Caller, she was a caller. Listen to me. You think, caller, you're thinking too much. Caller, she was attracted to you, and you caller, listen. Caller, listen. You listen to what I'm telling you. She was attracted to you. You said some shit about her hair. You said some shit about her body. She probably liked it. As basic as that shit was, she probably liked it. And she probably wanted something similar. She probably wanted a similar type of back and forth. You didn't give her that.
Where was the direction and instruction to let her know anything? You never said anything. So listen to what I'm telling you. When you're in front of her, the first thing you're talking about is taking her back to your place. That's what you said, yes?
Yeah, but I was talking sexual with her the first time too.
How? Okay, what? Okay,
you were not talking sexual. Stop saying that. You were not.
What did you say? Hey, what did you say? What did you say? No, sir. What did you say? Sexual? Tell us, ignorant ass people who have more game than you that told you didn't say anything
I'm not
sexual.
saying I have more game.
No, sir.
I'm just
You
saying
have no
that
game.
I got
What
my
did you
point
say?
across, bro.
What?
No, you did not get your point across.
What was your point?
All right, bro.
What did you say? Sexual? What did you say? Sexual?
I told you. I told you after I complimented her.
Do you know how many
she
gay
started talking
guys? You know
sexual to
only.
me.
You
So
know.
I
Wait.
started
Do
saying,
you know?
Okay, wait, no, back up. Hold on, Steve, hold on. She said something sexual to you? Like what? Like what? Hold on. Caller.
I like the way you looking at me. All this.
That's not sexual. Caller. That's basic shit.
Oh my God.
Caller, that's not sexual. That's basic shit.
That's basic, dog. Young man. Young man. You telling her you like her hair, that's like that could be a gay vibe, a hey vibe, because that's metrosexual. But you said something about her body, and what you're saying is I like your body, but how is that sexual when that's a basic? You have a nice dress on, or it's cold outside, or it's getting dark outside. That's basic. How is that impactful?
So caller, let me help you out. Let me help you out. Now, if you would have said something to the effect of, girl, I like your body. That's just my type. Look, there are some things I want to do to you that's not for public consumption. How about we do this? How about you take my number down, right? And if you're interested in making that happen, give me a call tonight. And I'm going to show you just how much I appreciate that sexy body of yours. That's sexual. What you did was some basic shit.
What you did is show her I don't know what to do in the bedroom. Because let me ask you this question. You asked a question. What if she said, well, you know what? What makes you think I want to sleep with you? What are you going to say then?
I mean, then I must start telling her why she would want to sleep with me.
Well, tell us why. Hey, please, wait. Tell us why should she sleep with you?
I'm that nigga, bro.
Okay, sir.
Nah, for real. Nah, I'm not trolling.
Why?
Nah, for real, I'll be like,
why?
Like I'll just put some dominance, aggressiveness.
No, because there was no wait. There was no dominance and aggressiveness when you were talking to her. So please stop lying to everybody.
You're not a dominant, assertive guy, bro. That's not you.
Dominant, assertive guy. So why? No, don't feel us. I'm saying listen to us. Don't feel us. Listen to us. I'm asking you, what is it about you that a woman would want to be with you and sleep with you? Because you said you would tell her why at this point. After she's like, well, I'm not that kind of woman. What gave you that indication that I want to go to your place?
And I'm going to tell her that I could make her that kind of woman. Like, I could bring that out of you. Like,
wait. Do you have to tell her that you're going to bring it out of her? Or do you bring it out of her if you're that guy?
You're right.
So you realize you're
So
not
I'm
the
gonna tell
guy.
her personally, like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna
So
change
wait,
that
then,
shit.
then you're selling. So then now you're trying to sell and beg her to change your mind at that point. Do you understand that, right?
Ain't no begging.
Wait.
I see what you're saying,
Wait. Do you
though.
mean? What do you
I'm
mean?
doing
Ain't
it
no
right.
begging. She's telling you
Nah, ain't
that
no begging.
she's probably saying to you that what makes you think I'm going to your place. I never agreed to that. We never.
So,
Wait.
so you feel like her flaking? That's what she's trying to say.
Well, sir, well, think of what else she's trying to say. I don't know you. Wait. Call it. Let's think about this. You know nothing about this woman other than a message she sent you on Wednesday. Yes.
Yeah, but we talked.
Wait. So wait.
For a decent amount of time.
So wait, a decent amount of time. You told us you just said some basic ass shit. That wasn't a decent amount of time. But here's my thing.
Now we had a whole conversation.
Okay,
but I'm not
okay,
gonna
I'm
say the whole
sorry. Okay,
conversation.
wow, you had a whole conversation. Whoa, okay, whoop-de fucking do. So here's the question. What makes you think through that whole conversation and you telling her where to go has enough impact where she trusts going to a complete stranger's house? What did you say to her that gives her trust vibes, that she trusts that she can go to your place without you doing something that you shouldn't be doing to her?
Oh, I told you she said that I was charming. She was complimenting me. So
okay,
I
sir.
feel like
Okay, hold on. Caller. Okay, caller, real quick. Caller, listen. Caller, listen. Caller, listen, real quick. Caller, stop talking, brother. Listen. God damn. Listen. Here's the thing, because you keep harping on, you don't want her to think that you guys are going down the road of a relationship. Right? A woman is not going to think that simply because you offer her a date. She's not going to think that. Just because a woman texts you good morning doesn't mean she thinks you're the next boyfriend. This is what I will tell you. If you're so worried about women thinking that you want something more than sex, why are you offering a date then?
Thank you.
Why do that then?
I want to go out, bro.
Wait, why you gonna do that by yourself? You do that by yourself?
I am.
No,
hold on, real quick. Hold on. See, Caller, you can't have it. Caller, you can't have it both ways, bro. You can't say I'm overly concerned about a woman thinking that we're gonna do some girlfriend boyfriend shit, but I'm gonna offer a date. Make up your mind.
No, it's not that. First off, I gotta get to know her too. Like,
wait
I
a
have to
second.
see
Wait.
if I like her too.
Wait,
That's my
he
all over the
Caller, dumbass. If you were supposed to get to know her, then why didn't you communicate with her the moment she said good morning to you? Why didn't you try to talk to her to get to
person?
What?
I talk in person, gang. I don't.
Okay.
What am I gonna really know about her through a
This
text?
is man. This is exactly why.
What am I gonna?
Wait,
I'm asking a question, bro. What am I gonna really know about her through a text?
What
am I gonna find
You're
out?
not gonna wait, sir.
It's not about finding out anything.
Right there. Wait,
That's
caller.
what I'm saying, gang.
Caller,
So for me
you
to get
caller.
the real, I have to talk to her, right?
Caller. See, this is what you understand, and this is why we're talking to everybody else who is actually trying to learn something, because your ass ain't learning a motherfucking thing.
I'm trying to learn,
You're
bro.
not trying to
I'm just trying to
learn
understand.
because what you have to understand, young man, is that you have got to make her feel safe. She's got to trust you. She doesn't know anything about you. And all you did was show her the lack of inexperience. You have no experience, none whatsoever. And listen to your bitch ass excuse. You're saying that I got to be well, okay, wait. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Zach and I need to be face to face to a woman and her to give her the pussy up to us? You think we need to be face to face with her? You think we have to have it right in
It's
our
not
presence?
that. I need
Oh
to
no,
see
it
if
is
I
that. No,
even
it is that.
want to
It
talk
is
to her
that.
or not, gang.
No, it is that.
Caller,
Nigga, I could go
bro, caller, listen, caller, listen, bro, listen. Caller, listen. See, you're confusing and conflating different things, right? If you were dealing with a woman and you were trying to set up a date and she said, let's get to know each other over the phone first, then what you're saying would make sense. About, no, you can't get to know me over the phone. We got to do this face to face. It would make sense if she told you that. But all she did was text you good morning. So caller, She texts you good morning. All you had to do was humor her text, respond to the direct text of good morning, and then put some little shit in the text, and then redirect her back to the time and day y'all were gonna link up. But you flat out ignore that, and all you did was just send her, "Hey, meet me here. I'll see you then." At least respond to the text.
The end. Right, the end. And then when you meet her, the first thing that's come out of your desperate, creepy ass is that we're going to be going back to my place. That's the first thing coming out of your mouth. We're going to be going back to my place. And Mister, you just said, let me catch you on another bullshit thing. You said, well, I don't know if I'm even going to be interested in her. Did you not say that? I don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to fuck her.
Well,
If,
then,
bro,
then
if
why?
the date
Then,
don't go
then
like
why?
a
Then
certain
wait,
way, I'm not gonna try to
Then
fuck
if
her.
you, then why are you telling her how her hair looks and how good her body looks? Then why are you saying all that shit?
Yeah, it makes no sense for you to even say that.
Then why say that? No, tell me why you said that.
What you mean? It make no sense for me to say that.
Caller, okay, caller. Let me get a Steve. Caller. You're a walking contradiction.
I'm not gonna.
Caller, stop talking out there. What this nigga, bro? Stop talking. You say you want help, but you talk too much. Listen, you are a walking contradiction. If you're really trying to take her out because you want to see where her head is at, because you don't know if you even want to fuck her, why are you talking about her body then? You shouldn't even be talking about sex if that's the case.
But don't you say you got to vet women for sex,
Bro?
Right?
Bro, you gotta choose a side. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to fuck or date her? Which one? Tell me which one you're trying to do. Are you trying to fuck her or date her? Tell me which one.
Crazy bitch.
No, what are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to fuck no crazy bitch, bro.
Okay, caller. Are you trying to date her or fuck her? What are you trying to do?
Either way, I'm not trying to fuck no crazy bitch.
Wait, sir. Says the guy that says you have a sexy body. What do you think you're telling her? That I want to fuck. So you telling her about right? So
just
you.
I want to fuck. That don't mean I'm about
Hold
to
on,
just.
Steve. I got it. Okay, caller. I got you. This is what we're gonna do. So when you told her, "I like your body" or whatever you said, what if she told you, "I look better with no clothes on. You want to see?" What would you have said to her?
I wouldn't have fucked her right there. No.
Damn, you don't need nothing. You lying motherfucker, dog. Call them in the live, Steve. Call them in the live, Steve. Motherfucker, call them in the live.
Wait. This has that caught you in the line because wait. The first words coming out of your mouth on the date when you see her is going back to your place.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have her on a date.
No, but that's the first word. Where's the get to know at? Where is the get to know? You know what the get to know is? You're just so chicken shit scared for her to say no that when you throw that, let's go back to my place, and she doesn't tell you what you want to hear, that's when you want to end it because you knew all along you wanted sex.
How am I scared, bro?
Wait. How you scared?
I was asking you.
I'm gonna tell you how you scared. You just admitted if she would have told you when you complimented her about her body. If she would have told you I look better naked, you want to see? You said I would have tried to fuck her right then and there. So the fact that you didn't even try to fuck her right then and there shows you're waiting for her. You're waiting for her to give you cues. You waiting on her.
You waiting.
She gave me cues to hold. All right, bro.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Wait, young man, when you go to the mall, when you go to the mall in the shoe store and the woman smiles at you, does she want to sleep with you?
No.
She's giving you a cue though. She's smiling at you. Does that mean she wants to sleep with you?
Exactly. So why would I just try to fuck her right there if she said some shit?
Again, I'm trying to get you to think. Just because a woman is smiling at you and talking to you doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. What cues?
That's why I didn't respond to the text. I gotta see if she really fuck with me. That's my point.
Wait.
Steve, hold on. Caller, think about what you just said. You said I didn't respond to the text because I want to see if she really fuck with me. She was texting you good morning because she didn't really fuck with you. Oh my God. Caller.
I'm asking, bro. She said good morning. That means that she's like really interested in me, or she could just be bored.
Okay, listen. She's saying good morning to you because she wants to talk to you to see if there's interest.
Yes, caller. Listen to me. Listen to me. Sometimes a woman can be attracted to you. She hasn't talked to you in a couple of days, and she's wondering if your interest is still there on your part. She's wondering if you still want to fuck with her. So sometimes a woman will send you a good morning text. It's kind of like dipping your toe in the water before you jump in the pool. You want to see if the water temperature is just right. So the good morning text sometimes for women, not all the time, but for sometimes, is them kind of sticking their toe in the water to seeing if your interest is still there, if you still want to see them. That's what she was trying to do, more than likely. But because of the way that you responded, listen to me, caller, listen. But the way that you responded to her made her think maybe he really don't want to see me. So she lost interest.
Because you didn't talk to her. You just gave her a few instructions where to meet. Why not have a conversation with her? Why not do that?
And it could be brief. It ain't got to be no long conversation, caller. It could be brief.
So why didn't you do that? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because you didn't know what to fucking say. And that's the truth. Because you don't have a mouthpiece. And you knew that if you were to say what you're going to say to her face to face, you knew she wouldn't even went on a date with you. So you're going to wait. You were going to wait all the way up to the day y'all going to go on a date to say, let's go back to my place. That's all you were saying anyway.
Yeah, caller, all you had to do really was, when you responded to her text, was to come with the same energy you had, even though we thought it was basic. But in her mind, she might have liked it because she was feeling you. All you had to do was come with the same level of energy.
Wait, Zach, wait, Zach. Feeling you doesn't mean wanting to fuck you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that. But even, and see, let me just say this about the first date. The first date is not about you fucking. That's not what the first date is about. Now, I'm not saying you can't have sex with a woman after the first date. What I'm saying is, in your mind, you shouldn't be thinking that it's engraved in stone that sex is going to happen after the first date. You shouldn't assume that. But you were hoping that sex was going to happen.
Yes. So you created this whole fucking mess, and yet you're asking, should you be charged? Should you charge her? Sounds like she's.
What mess?
What do you mean?
How did I create a mess?
Look at your body.
All I did was tell her what it was.
No, you didn't. No, call. Okay, hold on, Steve. Let me talk to caller. Caller, listen to me. Caller, listen to me. Brother, listen to me. Listen to me. Caller, you have been all over the place. Because let's think what you just said. You just said, so when she texts me, does that mean she's really feeling me? But you said earlier.
You saying that I should text her to make sure that she's secure? That's what you
No. That's not what caller, listen to me. Brother, listen to me. If you're dealing, can you hear me, Steve? Okay, there we go. If you're dealing with a woman that you just met and she texts you, why would you ignore her text? And you have a date pending. Why would you? We're telling you, why did you ignore her?
Yes, why?
That's dumb.
It's a reason.
Because I'm not trying to waste time, bro.
Bro, you can't ignore, bro.
Then
Man.
okay.
No, caller, listen.
Y'all act like y'all don't. All right. I respect.
No, listen, bro. No, we know more than you, bro. Listen, you're fucking up. Caller, listen. Let's flip it.
Oh my gosh.
If you text a woman, let's say y'all had a date scheduled for today is Saturday. Let's say you had a date scheduled for Monday, and let's say you call her today and you say, "Hey, I'm just touching bases with you. Just want to make sure that we still on for Monday. Hey, when you get freed up, when you get a free moment, hit me back and let me know." And let's say a whole day go by and she don't hit you up. What are you gonna think?
Nothing.
Call her. If you tell her, hit me up, I'm just confirming that we're still on for Monday, and then Saturday come and go, Sunday comes. You said what?
Oh, and she doesn't respond to like what I said or nothing?
Yes. What are you gonna think?
I'm gonna think she's not pulling up.
Thank you. That's exactly what the woman thought about you.
Yeah. Okay, but the good morning text, she wanted a confirmation if we still going on, right?
Okay,
I
let me
told her,
explain
like,
something.
nah, we still doing our thing.
The good morning text wasn't for confirmation. The good morning text was to see what kind of motherfucker you are. See, you're looking at you. See, you understand the game that she was running on your weak bitch ass. She was trying to see that let me see if I'm gonna waste my time. So you know what? I'm gonna reach out to him.
Bro,
I'm gonna
if
say
you're
good
looking at
morning.
it like that, why would I go on a date with her? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you. If she's
Motherfucker.
already looking at it like that.
Motherfucker. Right, Zach. Right, Zach. I see that shit. Motherfucker, look. Is she the one calling us, or are you the one calling us?
I'm just saying.
No. Wait.
Who's
calling us right now?
I was already done with this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No. You
I don't
wasn't
want
done.
to. I don't want to push it and do the wrong thing. If I can
You
turn it
did
around.
the wrong
If I can
everything.
turn it around, I'll do it.
Everything you did from the moment you walked up to that fucking woman was wrong. The moment you opened your mouth, you were wrong. And you don't even realize that. When has myself, Zag, Lucario, Miles, 1950, or Dre ever asked a woman her name first? When have we ever told you to fucking bypass the most important thing, your name, and beg and try to get her name first? When have we ever said that? And then when have we ever told you to say you look good? When have we ever told you to say that bitch ass shit? And then talk about her hair like you're a hairdresser, talking about her body like you're a fashion designer. And then what reinforce everything is she still gave you a chance. Listen, after all that bitch ass shit you did, she still gave you a chance on Wednesday because she gave you, you know what, maybe he's just a little nervous, so I'm going to give him a second chance. And guess what you did? You fumbled the ball again because you had no leadership and no direction. Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. You told her where you want to go, but then you stopped talking to her. You stopped talking to her. Why? Wait, Wednesday didn't say nothing. Thursday didn't say nothing, Zag. Oh, then wait, was it Friday you said good morning to her?
Well, Steve, I would say this. I would say this. This is what I would say. Call her. She was interested in you. I don't know how many days went by where y'all didn't communicate. I will say this though.
Wait, but that's gonna make her lose interest.
Okay, well, hold on. Listen. It may or may not. It just depends on. This is why the very first interaction you have with women face to face, this is why that interaction is so important. This is why you can't half step through that interaction, right? This is what I personally believe. I believe she was physically attracted to you. She liked the way you look visually, and I believe that carried you a little bit longer than anything else.
I agree.
Because you didn't have anything else of substance for her to bite onto. So the fact that she liked the way you looked or she was attracted to you, I think she held on to that. But then once you realized you didn't have any substance, she just said, fuck it, I'm not really interested in it.
And this is why, Zach, you shouldn't go on a date because listen to the bitch ass shit you saying that's out of your first thing out of your mouth is going back to my place. Why are you laughing?
I'm not gonna say it directly. I'm gonna hint at that.
Wait. Hint. Wait.
No, you don't hint. We don't hint. We're grown men. We don't hint to women.
When's a grown man hint?
She still wants to go on a date, so she's gonna.
She flaked. Call her. Listen to me. When a woman flakes on you, okay, that's a red flag to begin with. But when she flakes on you and she doesn't offer to make it up to you, that's another red flag. Just because a woman still wants to go out on a date with you doesn't mean she's interested in you. It could be, you know what? I don't have nothing planned. Free alcohol. Fuck it, I'll go. Just because a woman accepts a date with a man doesn't mean she's genuinely interested in you.
Why would you?
So you said that it's a possibility that she might not even be into it. So why would I play with her? Why would I play games with her?
Okay, you were playing. You were playing. Call her from the first time you met her. You were playing games with her. Call her. Listen. Call her. From the very first time you met her, you were playing games with her. And what I mean by that is this: the fact that you even mentioned her body meant that you had sex on your mind. Let me ask you a question. When you very first saw her, what was the first thing that went through your mind when you saw her before you walked up to her? What went through your mind?
Exactly what I said. I looked at her body.
No. Caller, listen to me. I need you to. We're grown men having a conversation. Just us three. Nobody else is here. So I'm gonna ask you like this. Say, dog, when you saw her, what did you think about? What went through your head, dog?
Oh, like her eyes. Yeah, her eyes.
Yeah. So, dog, you was already kind of fantasizing what you was gonna do with that ass. You was gonna palm that motherfucker like a beach volleyball, huh, dog?
Yeah.
Okay, so how come you didn't tell her any of that when you first walked up to her?
I didn't have to say that directly. I said it in my way, though.
Fuck, man. Man, dude.
I ain't say it in my way, bro.
Dude, okay, your way. Okay, your way. Is your way a winner or a loser?
She got the point, though.
Is your way? No, she didn't.
No, she did not get the point.
The point.
She didn't get the point, and that bitch retarded.
No, you're the.
No, call her. We talk to Steve. Call her, brother. Listen, call her. You're young. Call her. You're young. Here's the reality of it. Call her. Listen, brother. Listen. Here's the reality of it. It's not about whether she got the women aren't stupid. It's not about whether she got the point or not. You still have to entice the woman to actually want to fuck you. Just because a woman has pondered the possibility of having sex with you and that there's interest there, there still has to be enough enticement for her to actually do it, right? You didn't do enough to get her to the point where she wanted your dick. That's not what she thought. You was cute. I'm sure she probably did. But you didn't do or say enough to entice her or evoke that level of interest, because if you did, she wouldn't have flaked. Thank you, Jillian.
Right.
Thank you, Jill. Hold on, I gotta bring it up. Hold on. Okay. Women, hold on, real quick. We're not stupid. This is what a woman is saying. We're not stupid. We already know what you want. Hinting just verifies we're correct. And also hinting at it is very passive of you, right? So when you're passive, caller, listen to me. This is important. I need you to put this in your mind. When you're passive, right, and you're indirect, like women already know you want to fuck. So a lot of times when you approach women, they're sitting back off in the cut and they're wondering what you're going to say and do differently than the last 10, 20 guys did. What you did is typical. It's typical of men who are not assertive. It's typical of men who are scared to just be straight up. You weren't straight up. Telling her you liked her body, all it did was confirm to her, yep, he's talking to me because he wants some ass. But she was sitting back to see what else you're going to do. What are you going to say that's different?
Yeah. Caller, did you ever work at a fast food restaurant? Caller, have you ever worked at a fast food restaurant before?
Nah.
In high school?
Not fast food.
You never worked in a restaurant at all?
No.
All right.
Not fast food. No.
All right, whatever. So that's like me going to McDonald's and going to the cashier, and she's like, "Where to McDonald's?" And I'm just saying, "Oh, I just want a burger." What do you think she's gonna do? Look at me. What do you think she's gonna say if I just say that shit to her? I just want a burger. I hint that I want a burger versus telling what I actually want. When are you gonna let your nuts drop and be a man and stop hinting like a little fucking girl and ask her what you want? What is this bitch ass shit of hinting? That is some of the suckers.
I said I'm gonna take it like if this day go right, I'm gonna take her back home later. That's not.
No, you're implying. Caller, listen to me, bro. You're not listening. Caller, listen to me. She know what you want to do, but you see when you say take her to the spot, you are implying that you want sex. Did you get consent? Did you get consent to fuck her yet?
That's gonna be she's gonna.
No, bro. That's what she's bro. Tell her what you're trying. Listen to me. I need you to listen. If you don't listen to anything else, listen to what I'm about to say. This is why you have to be very direct and detailed in what you want to do so she can consent to what you're saying verbally. You're trying to get her to consent to what you're implying. Get her to consent to what you really want.
Yeah, sir. When she gave you the information, when you told her the place, why didn't you say right there that, if you act right, we'll just get back to my place and fuck? Why didn't you just say that?
Boom, there you go.
Why didn't you? That's what you wanted to do. So why didn't you man the fuck up and just say that and get it out of the way? I mean, what? Is that hinting?
I told her.
No, you didn't tell her.
I don't have no problem doing that.
No, then why didn't you do it then?
I told her to wear a dress with something showing, not too much.
It doesn't call her. No, call her, brother.
That I wanted.
Brother, listen.
This can't be real.
I'm not telling you that listen. I'm not telling you that some of that shit you said can't be useful to you. What we're telling you is you're an incomplete individual. The way that you handled the whole situation has holes in it. It has holes in it. You weren't thorough enough in what you were trying to convey to her. You weren't thorough. What you did was a whole lot of assuming. Well, she didn't reject me yet, so that means that she's probably with it. She's acting like this. She's cool with me telling her to wear a dress, so that means she's probably with it. You're making a whole lot of assumptions.
And I was talking to her about
Well, you know what?
like
Wait,
things
no,
that I
no, no,
like.
no, no, no. Let's do this. No, stop. Let's just rectify this shit because we going in circles with your ass. Call her fucking right now. Call her now. Why are you laughing? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why are you laughing like a little
Bro, 'cause
bitch?
I'm
No,
not
no,
trying
no.
to be on the
No,
phone.
no.
Alright,
You want
bro.
to be
I'll call her, bro.
wait.
Nah,
No,
I'm
no,
Yeah, there you go. He gonna call her, Steve.
Yeah, you call
I
her
got
right
you.
now and tell her what the deal is and get this shit out the way. Tell her.
What you want me to say?
No,
Okay.
you.
I got him. Call her. This is what you tell her. This is what you tell her.
You said what? I'm
This what, listen, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
This is what you tell her. Whatever her name, don't say her name, but whatever her name is, you start off by using her name. So let's say her name is Jessica. You be like, Jessica, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There's something I need to talk to you about. And then you give that strategic pause, like 50 always says. Strategic pause. You can be like, look, when we first met, I said something about how I liked your body.
Too much stuff. You gotta simplify it.
Too much stuff for him? Okay, go ahead. Simplify it for him.
Just simplify it. Simplify it for him, dog. He's gonna try.
All right, okay, yeah, that's too much. Yeah, because you're gonna fuck it up anyway. Say, look, hey Jessica, look. Let me just keep it a buck with you. I want us to catch up and link up at my crib. And I want us to fuck.
That's it. That's it. Call her right now and leave her. If she answered, tell her, or voice message, leave it on the voice message. And that's it.
All right.
Let's go. You got 20 seconds. You got it because you already wasted our time. Go ahead and call. You got 20 seconds.
I'm trying to do something right now, bro.
Come on, man. Call and stop. You got that little shitty ass iPhone. Go ahead and make the call, dog. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got something. Let's see here. Here we go. 20 seconds. Eight, 7, 5, 4, 3. He full of shit. I hung up on him. He full of shit. That's it. I hung up.
He's scared. He's scared.
Yeah,
Guys.
Y'all
if you're mainly motivated to conversate or deal with a young lady because you want to have sex with her, just tell her the truth. Yeah, you might not get what you want from the interaction, but at least you won't waste her time or yours. Now, you see all this time being wasted? She flaking on dates. He's trying to set up a whole nother date. All this time is being wasted. When all he had to do when he first met her was tell her.
You know what's weird? When guys don't ever hear a woman flirt enough to them, they automatically assume a smile, a giggle, or a gesture means sex. That doesn't make any sense.
Let me say this, and I want to put this on you guys' conscience, right? Because there's been a few times where guys have called in and they'll say they flirted, Steve, and then we'll say, "What did you say?" And they'll say what they said, and we're like, "What the fuck was that? There ain't no fucking flirting." Guys, I want you to look at flirting like this. Verbal foreplay. I need you to start looking at flirting that way. Verbal foreplay. It doesn't have to be X-rated. It don't even have to be R-rated. But, well, I would say R. But verbal foreplay. It basically where you're speaking directly to the woman's sexuality and you are evoking, that type of interest, that type of intrigue, that type of curiosity for her to envision what it may be like to actually have sex with you. Telling a woman you like her hair and you like her body, that ain't it. All right, but anyway, we're about to get up out of here. Steve, you want to get a couple of these questions right quick?
Yeah. Let me grab a few of them real quick.
All right. Okay, hold on. Does one mature from taking on more responsibility? Why y'all be asking these elementary ass questions? Bro, being responsible is the adult thing to do. All right, let's move on to the next one. He says, question to the panel, how to create your own standard. You gotta know who you are first. Before you have a standard as a man, you first must know who you are. Right? So we can sit here all day and talk about standards and principles and your personal value and your own beliefs. But if you don't know who you are as a man, it's going to go in one ear and out the other.
And
you got to know who you are.
You'll never know without being a student of the game. You'll never know.
Okay. So this guy asks, can you please clarify what flirting is? I just did.
Young man, he just did. So, and this is why you need to learn game. If you don't understand, flirting as itself is a form of a powerful romantic sexual communication a man has designed to attract or engage a woman's interest, okay? It can involve verbal clues. It can involve eye contact, humor, being smooth, being sophisticated, being fun, being flirty, and all these other things, okay? And the problem with you guys is that y'all want to go into math, y'all want to go into multiplication, but yet you can't even count from 1 to 10. What does it matter what flirting means if you don't even believe in your fucking self and you worship women? What does that even matter?
But also, Steve, I would say this. If you're scared to be honest with women, if you're scared to be transparent and assertive with how you speak to women, none of this matters. So he says, I see it as a dialogue that builds sexual attention without talking about sex. No, guys, see, Steve, they still don't fucking get it. You don't necessarily have to talk about you and the woman fucking per se to be sexually flirtatious. Being flirtatious is being sexual. He's talking about building sexual attention without talking about sex. Are you going to build sexual attention talking about your past, your childhood? You can be sexual with women without being X-rated. Now, there's nothing wrong with being X-rated. I have no problem doing that. But you can be sexual with how you conduct yourself with women without being over the top with it. So my thing is, a lot of you guys, y'all are afraid to be sexual with women. You're afraid to. You're afraid you're going to piss the woman off. You're going to upset her. You're going to run her off. You're going to offend her. You're afraid. But anyway, man, we got another question here. We're about to go ahead and bounce. Probably going to be it. Todd Newton says,
call you, man. You're handing the phone up.
We got a call? Yeah. So we're taking this last call, and we'll get to Tyler's question in a moment. Let's get the last call.
All right, 706. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hello.
What is your name? Yo. What's your name? What's your question?
Yeah. This is Marco from Georgia.
Oh man, fuck you on, dog. I'm gonna hang up. What's up? What's your question, man?
Yeah, I just got a quick question. All right, so how do you kind of like stop the fear of the female to where like
how do you what?
Get her to stop the fear of the female.
How do you stop a feeling? Wait, Marco, talk in the phone. We can't hear you. How do you what?
How do you stop the fear of the female to the point where you get her to tell you if she ever had like a STD or anything?
Bro, okay, bro, fam. If you're worried about STDs prior to having sex with a woman, just ask her if she ever had one.
Or y'all both go to the medical clinic, take blood work, get blood work, buddy.
Exactly, and you show each other you guys' tests.
Yeah, that's it. You're good then. You see
okay, so just be direct with that.
What are you doing? Yes, what? Being around the bush with asking a woman that, bro.
I don't know why they think this is the indirect show.
Damn.
Why do they think this is the indirect show? Why do they think we teach y'all how to be indirect? My God, let's get to the last question.
Yeah, okay. So he says, what situation can prepare a man for a live-in situation with a woman, getting rooms for a weekend or out of my city consistently, or do y'all have some other game for that? I'll tell you this. If you're not married, don't do it.
Sir. Game is game, motherfucker. Why do y'all guys try to make game like it's a different aisle in the grocery store. Game is game, motherfucker. There is no other game, especially when you don't have any game. So what are you talking about? See, before you get in a relationship with a woman, why don't you learn how to have one with yourself, which you don't have, which means that you're never going to. So again, that's me asking, well, when I operate on the person, do I take the butter knife and stick the gummy bear in first, or do I grab the pliers in the pan and cut them open? That's how ignorant this question is.
Yeah,
it's an ignorant ass question,
all
man.
right. I would say this. Y'all can do what y'all want. I will advocate against not cohabitating if you're not
married. I agree. Exactly. I agree on that. But you know why? You're right. You want to know why he'll do it wrong? Because that's the only pussy he has. So he's going to try to hold on to it, cuff it, and lock it in and try to hold it as his own. So because you don't have game, you're going to try to lock person. And that's where you know what? And I tell y'all guys, y'all don't know this. Y'all think women don't take pills. Do you know there's some guys out there that will take a needle and poke little holes in their condoms while still in the package, and then showing her, hey, look, I got it. Yeah, oh, I'm putting it on. Oh, yeah, baby. We're protected. And then she ends up pregnant.
And let me say this real quick. A lot of you guys, y'all just want to live with women so you can have in-house pussy.
That's it, man.
A lot of you guys are really motivated to cohabitate just so you can have access to sex on a daily basis. That's your real reason. Because I can't understand for the life of me, unless you're married and you have a family and you're building towards something with a woman, why you would want to cohabitate if you're not married. I can't understand that.
Yeah.
But that's just me, though. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I can't understand why you wouldn't want to live with a woman if you don't really have a future plan for y'all that involves a family, unless you're mainly motivated by just having some in-house pussy.
Because when you finally get some pussy, they fall in love with it and they want to lock it down.
Yeah, that's just me, though. On that note, Steve, you got anything you want to plug before we get up out of here?
Got Real Game No Theory tomorrow, man. Real Game No Theory. So,
yep, that's it. Real Game No Theory, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock Eastern. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through. For all the ladies that came up in here, Jillian T, I know Zoramina was up in here, Renee P, Jasmine, and if any other woman came up in here and I didn't name you, hey, my bad. But shout out to all you ladies, shout out to all the fellas, all the moderators, for everyone that called in, even the hard-headed motherfuckers. Shout out to y'all too. On that note,